world has changed. Gone to hell, more like. It started when magic came back. The awakening, some call it. You're rubbing elbows with orcs, elves, even trolls these days. Meanwhile, megacorps bleed the world dry, one board meeting at a time. They own just about everything. But not us. We're Shadowrunners. Mercenaries, operating in the margins, working dangerous jobs for the desperate and the powerful. Being a runner takes more than skill and street smarts. To get paid, you'll need a team, the right talent for the job. Someone who can fry your enemies with deadly spells. A good decker can jack into the Matrix and bypass the toughest security without leaving a trace. Adepts, riggers, shaman, and don't forget your street samurai. Packing enough firepower and cyberware to take on a small army. Man, magic, and machine. Takes it all to survive in the shadows. Welcome to the sprawl.
Hi guys, and welcome to Shadowrun Corporate Sins. Once again, we are 110% completely prepared to begin tonight. There will be no adjusting of screens to my right. I nearly said my left, but this is my right. I don't actually know what it looks like to you guys. Directions are hard. How are you tonight? I hope you are doing well. If you are new here to the stream, we are Hyper RPG, a hyperactive, interactive channel made for and by you. We love our Thumper community because they do crazy awesome things, which we will get to in a moment. Before we start though, I have some few important announcements for you. I don't know what's happening over there, but I'm going to continue with my important announcements.
We have important business.
Yeah. Please don't interrupt us.
We are 3 subscribers away from our next Steam Key giveaway. Even though we turn off a subscriber notification during this show, we are still super hyped about them in chat. Don't worry, they will welcome you with lots of sandwiches. And if you do subscribe and we get the 3 more, then we will do a Steam Key giveaway. Remember that it is free to subscribe with Twitch Prime if you happen to have that. And if you do subscribe with Twitch Prime, you do need to re-update it every month because Claudia is being an ass. But that's not the main reason. The main reason is that it doesn't automatically renew. Next thing to remember is this Friday is the first episode of season 2 of Death from Above. Dun, dun, dun. All of the buffs and pre-purchasables are up and available. They're including a new mech called the Black Knight. So if you want to contribute towards making that happen, it is undoubtedly going to be a ridiculous 3 hours or more of everybody's life. I think that's all of our announcements. Oh, last thing is, again, if you subscribe to this channel, you also can participate in our metagame, which is on our Discord. So subscribers have access to various corporation chat rooms. That's still a thing, right? We still call them chat rooms. I feel like I've used this term before and been wrong.
BBSs.
And I realize that I'm saying this to people in chat. So you can join the corporation and participate in various shenanigans like electing an official for mayor who I then decide is a clone and can no longer run. This clone part wasn't actually my choice, but right. All right, guys, let's introduce our players. We're gonna start from this end.
Aha! Hi, I'm Tony Beeman. I am at LBeefus on Twitter and just about everything else. In this game, I played Cromwell. It was a British troll. It was a butler until one day.
I'm not listening. He's not
until
saying
one day,
Nope.
a woman named Lauren jumped out from a bush and sliced his eyes open, and he was blinded cruelly and could no longer be a butler. So now he runs the shadows as an adept, which means he's a physical unarmed adept. He uses magical powers given to him by the bear god to pummel his enemies with fisticuffs and lightning.
Hi, I'm Janine. I am at Admiral Asma on Twitter, and I play Elsie Blackwood, who is currently going by Ellie Hawthorne, the 15-year-old face and student of the group. And Fesa being a spy, negotiator, interrogator, that kind of thing, and loves rocket launchers and dogs.
Hi, I'm Claudia, or I go by Jackie Dash on the internet, Jakidash, and you can find that on the Twitch or Twitter. I play Fang, who is our cybernetic street samurai orc. She's got the metal guns for days, literally guns too.
Hi everybody, I am Cheryl Platts, aka Muppet Aphrodite on Twitter and Twitch, and I play our Elven Decker Mainframe. As a Decker, it's like hacking. She manipulates the digital world of the Matrix for her own purposes. She also has a drone that she uses as a pet called Scooby, and she's very fond of anything from the 80s or 90s basically, and fancies herself a virtual dance champion.
And I'm Dan Poslins, at Dan Poslins on Twitter, and I play Mordecai, the Dwarven Mage, who uses magic and spirits to support the party.
And once again, I am Lauren, your GM at Random Tuesday on the internets, or Choose TUES. And it is a pleasure to be here, Thumpers. Your final reminder for the evening, no, it's not final, let's be honest, I'm gonna forget things, is that if you during the stream with the name of one of our fabulous characters, or myself, that person will be provided an extra bonus thumper die to roll at whatever point they deem themselves most likely to die in order to do things like be less likely to die. It's very convenient for everybody involved. Super fun.
Our table has no bonus die.
Well, I tried to give you one and you
Did you guys
missed.
take the beaker? Was there only one beaker? Oh, we're short a beaker. Throw more dice at them!
I'm helping.
The beaker's right there.
I got one.
It exists.
No, my fine. No, I figured it out. I have 2 hands.
Yay! Thank you.
Enough? Do you need a beaker?
So I think we're okay.
Where was the beaker?
Should I
don't
throw
know.
more dice?
I don't know, chat. Is that enough dice?
We
Oh.
get it, we get it.
And Elsie with
Sassy.
the hard sell.
We
Nice.
use those ones.
All right.
We'll have
Previously on Shadowrun Corporate Sins. That was disappointing.
Speaking of 90s references.
This is disappointing.
Why?
Only one person was on
Ainsworth.
it.
There's a
Only
dice.
you, Claudia,
This
were
is what-
ready.
Claudia threw a dice into my pants. I'm trying to get it up.
Wait. How did the die get in your pants?
I threw it
I
at
don't
him.
need to know. This is
She's that good.
Is that okay with terms of service?
Yes.
Nice pants.
I'm just gonna say.
as long as he doesn't just show it. Like,
Okay. I just want to make sure. I wasn't sure if it's like a thing.
Can we
we
know?
don't talk about pants.
Pants?
Do they exist?
You know,
That's
We're
up to
not
you.
wearing.
Are we wearing them?
if he's British,
question.
pants is a word for like crazy. It's
That's
like
a
very
word for
pants.
underwear.
Yes.
Oh.
And underwear. So
Claudia threw a dice into my trousers.
Can we do the diddly doos again? Because we're ready.
Previously on Shadowrun Corporate Sins. Everything went off the rails. It took us about
believe.
an hour and a half to get through a sentence
That
on
doesn't-
my notes.
That doesn't sound right.
to be fair, you asked us if we wanted to meet the guy.
We did.
Now we're just repeating the thing that took too long last time.
I think Lauren needs to talk.
Do I?
think
It's
so.
fine, I can wait.
I mean, I could do a recap too if you want.
Ooh.
Oh, is GMing
Oh.
easy?
No.
Is it?
No.
No, it's fine. Let's swap. Let's swap places.
What is it? You do a check, and then
Yeah. No.
I don't think you have any
Fek
GMing
was
dice.
hired by Dana Oakes, the current district attorney of the Seattle City Metroplex, to protect several polling locations that were specifically intended for inhabitants of the Ork Underground, a region in the Seattle Metroplex that had only recently acquired official status, and as such, the individuals who were residents there were now eligible to vote in their very first Seattle Metroplex election. How many times can I say Seattle Metroplex? In addition to Dana Oakes hiring the various runners, including MMFEC as a team, they were also being supported by Kathleen Shard, the current councilwoman, I think is probably the best term, for the Ork Underground. She is a leader on the Orcs' Rights Committee, one of the big groups that led to the actual genesis of the Ork Underground as an official district within the Seattle Metroplex. So they were hired to defend the location as well as escort people kind of in and out to prevent racial tensions from turning into actual violence. They were fairly successful in not inciting any significant amounts of violence during their escorts of people in and out of the Ork Underground. MMFEC has specifically been assigned to a polling van, so they've decided to go with a more nimble polling response, so they can have stations set up as vans in various locations. They've also decided not to go with Neonet, despite a heavy campaign on Neonet's part to still be considered an official partner of the Seattle Metroplex for election-related purposes, but they were declined. Their offer was declined due to concerns of bias and technical difficulties, which we can talk about later. So they are currently protecting the area right outside of the Pike Place Market, which is on 1st and Pike, where those intersect. There's kind of a plaza-y sort of area. Someone tweeted out a really useful picture of what it looks like. It's very accurate because it is both dark and rainy, and that is probably a correct description of a Tuesday night in November in Seattle. It is about 6 p.m. The sun has set. It has been set for about an hour. It is dark and rainy. So while they were waiting for a group of voters, that's the word that you use for people who are going to cast a vote at the polls. While they were waiting for the most recent group of voters that they had escorted from the Ork Underground to the polling station to cast their votes, they noticed a disturbance. Several slight disturbances. I believe no one was surprised.
I don't think so.
I don't think anyone was
The answer to that
surprised.
question is always no.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
I think legitimately we were not surprised.
like both mechanically as well as metagame knowledge, you were not surprised. So that's for me. Which means what they had noticed is let's see, what did I actually reveal?
Because we're going to a polling station.
Oh, that's right. Did you not bring any of your guns?
I have
feel
2
like-
katanas and a shotgun with 5 bullets. I remember specifically arguing about 5 bullets.
I feel like I also told you to bring more and you agreed to that, but I'm gonna take it. You only have 5 bullets. That's it.
It's a shotgun though.
I
It
like
isn't
the shotgun that
technically
fires bullets. I
Yeah.
imagine them to be like very large.
They're shells.
like bullet
They hold
bills
pellets.
from-
Well, I mean, technically it's 10 because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
5 in the gun and 5 extra. Moral of the story is we cannot kill more than like 2 people. Me personally.
Why are we? We don't know that
Dream
we're
big, Fang. Dream
gonna
big.
kill anyone.
You just need to find an
Maybe-
explosive barrel or
That's
something. It's
cool.
fine.
So I believe that I should have written this down. Who had what their roles were? I believe that Mainframe had noticed the arc of a grenade. That was the main thing that happened. Yes. So what is going to now immediately happen is that everybody will, because no one was surprised, will get to defend themselves against this grenade.
Ooh.
So this is what fighting is happening.
Ah,
Ah,
okay.
yeah.
There's
That
a
was
grenade.
The appropriate response. So Mainframe notices a glimmer on the matrix as the arc of a grenade clatters and lands right outside the front of the van, in essence, right here.
Since I have DNI, am I fast enough to send an emoji of an explosion to everybody?
Yeah, simultaneously while this is happening, and that's why everybody's not. No, wait. Do you send an emoji of an explosion, or what? Or do you send the word
Fastest
grapefruit?
thing. The fastest thing. I think the emoji's faster than like
Grapefruit.
Then
blurting out
grapefruit.
grapefruit. Yeah.
Things confused.
Okay, fine. Grapefruit. That's the word we had, right? That was
yeah,
what we
that
decided.
was the one.
Who knows?
Dandelion is
Back
I'm
in-
feeling uncomfortable.
Okay.
Spoon was something.
Spoon was we're in a mental health facility attacking the orderlies, and we
Okay,
need help.
grapefruit it is. Fine.
Right.
Grapefruit. That's all caps. Grapefruit.
Oh, that's right.
Do I roll to not die?
So what is gonna happen is a flashbang detonates immediately right in front of the van. So Mainframe is fine. You are far enough away that it should not affect you. Fang, you're going to have good cover, so add 3 dice to your. So you're gonna roll a reaction.
Oh, we are.
You don't roll reaction and intuition. You just roll to absorb the
Just
damage.
reaction.
Yeah, we're
No, it's your armor and body.
Yeah.
You're just defending
You
against
don't
the damage.
dodge it, you just defend against the damage.
Yeah.
Fang, so you have good cover, so you can roll an extra 3. Cromwell, you don't, unless you want to use the person next to you as cover.
Yeah, you do.
No, in fact, I try to push them behind me.
Great.
I'm blind, so the flash part probably doesn't hit me, just the bang part.
The bang.
No!
So you get a +2 bonus because that would count as
Stun damage.
the
Player
player compensation. Thank you. Yes. So add 2 to yours. You are
I'm behind.
add
He's near
2
me.
as well to your defense test.
All right.
Oh. This is what I get for trying to defend people. Guys, this is not good.
So are we just resisting damage? or-
You are resisting 10 stun damage.
Oh,
Well, it's not bad.
There's
Yes.
not a.
I rolled 9.
Well
so.
done.
Resisting 10 stun damage. Sorry, I did not make that part.
I'm
Oh,
able
it's armor
to.
piercing -4.
How do you want me to adjust my
you
roll
want
for
us to
that? Should I
re-roll
re-roll?
it?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Okay, dice. Show me what you got.
Okay. So
I am going to use all of my Thumper dice. Thank you so much, Thumpers. It's gonna be a long evening, so I appreciate to help resist this
Okay.
damage. So I'm rolling 7 Thumper dice. So I take 4 stun damage.
Okay.
So the flashbang gets me pretty badly, and I'm just disoriented from it.
I assume you're fine.
Yes.
I assume, were you fine? Or you took 1?
Fang stumbles back and hits her head again. 1 damage. Ah!
She rolls her ankle while stumbling
Like,
back on a
smacks her
puddle.
hand against the van wall behind her and like gets like a little bit roughed up knuckles.
Oh, poor Fang. Poor Fang. So the blast, however, does knock out about 5, and by about 5, I mean 5 of the surrounding attendees.
And these are not voters we're escorting because we were waiting for the next round, right?
Oh, really? I have no internet connection suddenly? Why do I have no internet connection now?
I didn't do it.
Hopefully the studio has
It was
internet
the
connection.
flashbang.
Yeah. So on my screen, they're unconscious. On your screen, I don't know if they are or not.
They are not.
No.
Great.
What
But
colors are
the
they?
question was, they're not voters. They're just bystanders.
Some of them were waiting to vote, yes. Most all of the people in this area either have recently voted or are about to vote.
But were we personally responsible for it?
Probably.
I mean, you're responsible for
responsible.
defending this area and allowing them to vote.
Just being clear about them.
Okay, okay.
Ah! Let's go.
So, everyone roll initiative.
Yes!
I got distracted by my sudden lack of Wi-Fi.
No! What is this shenanigans? It's fine, guys. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Imagine really cool fight music.
Okay, let's take him down. Cromwell.
32.
I'm not there.
Oh yeah, no. We'll have that happen in a moment. Fang.
21.
Mainframe.
13.
Mordecai.
34.
Sharky.
Sharky is not currently present. Like,
Okay.
he's ready to go, but he's not. I haven't called him to me. Marbles, however, has 14.
This is like a 4th one that I have to write on. All right. So, with the detonation of this flashbang, I was going to reveal to you more things, but we may or may not be able to see any of them. Although it is coming back online, so let's give it a moment.
I feel like there's less people than there were a second ago,
Yeah.
so I think it
Well,
actually works.
they're still there. They are unconscious, so bear in mind a flashbang is a stun grenade. So
Yeah.
you may not want them to die.
No.
No.
But the good news is the internet's back.
The internet is potentially back? I don't know. It's hard to tell.
We see them knocked out.
You do?
We do.
Yeah.
Where?
Oh,
The absence
okay.
of them. There was one next to Cromwell.
I can't move it. All right, whatever. So
Doesn't matter.
what happens now is that from the street side, so from First Avenue, a car has you actually didn't notice this, but like 2 people had had just exited a car, and you realize that one of them, you're going to notice is a person with a pet barghast.
That's
Great.
right.
There was a
We
bar
remember that.
Dream dogs.
Fang, around the corner, you notice that there are 2 individuals that have rounded the corner. So you know the street where the market is. They're coming from behind you. So you probably notice both of them because one of them. Give me a perception.
Sure. Yeah. 1.
Yeah, you don't notice them.
Do I see them?
I see-
Because I'm up on the balcony above her.
Yeah, mainframe sees them.
Okay, great.
Do I not even see one of them?
They're behind you right now.
Can I message? Well, we're in initiative. I don't know if I can message her.
So that leaves it at Mordecai's first.
So what do I think is going on in terms of?
Someone has lobbed a grenade among a group of voters.
Right.
Someone has also, and now there is a person that has exited a vehicle that has a barghast, which are typically not like your average pet dog.
So I can see the person with the barghast.
Yeah.
Or, okay. So I'm going to call Sharky and say, Sharky, defend us all.
Okay, so Sharky's gonna appear. What's his initiative?
His initiative is.
Does he show up next to the barghast?
Sure. His initiative is 24.
And we're no longer seeing the map, so I think.
Well, my internet's also down. So.
We will imagine.
You're gonna have to theater of mind this. I don't know if it's my laptop or if it's Cypher. No, it's down on both of them.
Yeah.
Maybe the Wi-Fi's out. All right. I'm sure this is running off an Ethernet connection. Y'all still with us, chat? I feel like they come in and tell us. Okay, good. All right, so. Wait, what was Sharky's initiative again?
24.
24. He is much faster than Margles.
Today he is. He rolled better.
Good. Okay. Maybe. So Mordecai, you give a direction to Sharky, and anything else?
I'm going to just try to find good cover.
Okay. So do you want to kind of go? Where do you want to go? Because there are several options. You could go like around the corner, down the Pike Street Road. You could kind of.
I don't want to
cross
go.
and go down.
I'm not gonna go for cover that like takes me out of the battle. I just want to like find like I'll
There's probably like a
hide-
fruit stand
Yeah, I'll get behind
That's,
a fruit
like,
stand
closing
or
out.
Rachel the pig or.
behind the pig. No, it's done. It's happening. It's canon. You're
All
behind
right.
the pig.
I'm a
So
dwarf.
you like cut
I'd fit.
across where Fang. You like run across where Fang is, and then Fang, you just see him like duck behind the pig.
For those of you aren't from Seattle, it's a bronze pig, not a real pig.
It just stands there and kids can take pictures.
You can put money in it.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
It's
The
clearly
piggy
been
bank.
broken into. It's a
Wait, what?
it, like constantly gets robbed in the Sixth World.
Probably the fifth
You
world
can also
too.
hit it with a car.
What?
Well,
it
one
gets hit by
time.
cars
That's in
fairly.
the fifth world. In the sixth world, I imagine it's like automated to defend itself.
Laser eyes.
Military
I hope
pig.
so.
Instead of a piggy bank, just like a grenade launcher pops out of it.
With that.
All right, Cromwell.
Right, so the flashbang that was thrown at the civilians, is that close to me? Like whoever threw that?
Give me a perception to figure out who threw it.
3 hits.
You realize that it came from above your head.
So no one I see directly. In that
No.
case, who's the nearest violent-looking?
Probably the person with the barghast.
I charge, and the person, is it a human or?
Yes.
I charge the human.
Great. Go for it.
'Kay.
Roll your charge.
18. Not 18. Sorry, that was the.
That seems
I'm-
obscenely
played-
high.
I played Pathfinder yesterday, so I'm like adding
Were you adding a modifier?
hit.
I added my number of dice I was allowed to roll to my hits. Some weird formation. No, I got one. 7 hits.
Your net hits are 1.
Nice. Whoa.
1.
Yeah,
In that
that.
case, it does.
You're talking the person, right?
Yeah. And this person's armored.
Yeah.
Like, they look dangerous. Then it's physical damage. 18 physical damage.
Jesus.
Right now with the charge.
Okay. You're gonna take. They do not react happily to you charging him and punching him.
Cromwell, what's going on over there?
Someone's trying to suppress the vote, and I'm trying to suppress their head. Depress their head.
You're pressing their head. It doesn't really matter.
Speaking of, immediately after you charge this person and punch him, right? Punch him in the face. You clock him pretty good, and he is taking none of that. So he pulls out his Ares, or he already had it. He pulls out his Ares Alpha and he opens fire at you. And he's gonna do a full auto. So
I will take full defense.
okay.
I think if I'm in melee range of this person, am I able to block it?
Yes.
Then I will try to block it.
Okay.
instead.
You're still taking a -5 to your defense.
Yes. To my defense or to my initiative, right?
No, that's to your defense because he's using full auto. He is unleashing a round of 6 bullets at you.
Okay. Right. So -5 to the defense, or well, it's now a block roll, right?
Yeah,
So-
it's -5 to your defense, so you can parry
right.
because you are, or block, either way.
Nice. I did very well on this and got 11. You want to verify?
Almost no way he's gonna be able to hit you.
Oh.
Even with the -5? God damn. Well, you rolled an extra. Yeah, he
Yes.
misses you.
I literally like almost all of them were hits. She verified.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
We are engaged. But
I feel like there's a conflict of interest there.
No,
So
there's
you
some things
charge
there.
him, clock him, and that kind of knocks him off his guard because he had intended to just fire a burst at you as you were charging, and then reeling in his head and the ringing in his ears causes his aim to go wide, and he misses. Next up is... Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
forgot-
initiative order.
No, I hadn't fully thought about. There is another person who has to go as well.
Are they cool? Because then it's acceptable. Is she a dreamboat? Are they a
They.
dreamboat?
You got there.
They. I should be using they. You're right. Thank you.
Sorry, guys. I hadn't really thought about how I wanted to do this for a minute. Oh. I'm gonna do a mean thing.
How mean?
You hear
Like
the-
blinding a troll meme?
Like what? Like blinding a troll mean? No. Worse.
Don't.
Oh, jeez.
There is a whistling through the air yet again.
Oh, shit.
And this time, an explosion detonates. And it is a frag grenade.
On who?
Right in the middle of all of the unconscious people.
No! That was gonna be my turn! It was gonna be.
Can you interrupt now?
Can I melee interrupt to try to cover somebody? What is my turn?
So it lands on the same side as the van as before. So again, Fang, you actually might not have to dodge anything, so because it goes down by. Oh no. So Fang, you need to resist 11 physical damage, armor piercing +5.
I
Plus
get
5.
a bonus of 5. That's nice. It will help me cauterize the wounds on my heart. None of those were hits, so that's fine.
Mordecai, you took good cover, and you had moved in the opposite direction, so you're almost directly behind it, so you only have to resist 5 physical damage. Armor piercing +5.
How much?
You get armor +5.
Wait, do I have to do 10?
This one, the issue is mine's not connecting to the Wi-Fi. It just doesn't even seem to work sometimes.
I think she said.
Then Cromwell, you need to resist 10 physical damage. Armor piercing +5. Again, Sharky would need to, but I think 10 doesn't meet the threshold.
It's not going to meet the threshold where it can damage him.
Cromwell does take a little bit of damage this time.
Yeah. The person with their move had taken good cover behind the car. It's like they knew this was gonna happen, and the Barghast went with them, so they are fine. And let's see what happens to the people.
Roll really well. Use your chat dice. Use your thumper dice.
Thumper dice. Oh, I have a lot of thumper dice.
Please. Some of those are trolls.
I'm gonna add 5 thumper dice, 1 for each.
Oh, thank you.
One for each
players.
sad person.
1 for each. 1 for each person that's unconscious.
Wait, what are their races? Is there like troll?
There are orcs and trolls.
That does make them stronger, but
You guys, where are those grenades coming from?
Up.
I'm still
somewhere
working on it.
above.
We've got to put a stop to that right now.
3 of them look okay. The ones that are farthest away. 1 of them looks very, very bad, and 1 of them looks even worse.
okay.
Were these people, they weren't under our care per se.
She wouldn't give me a clear
were-
answer on that.
Yeah.
Depends on whether or not you think that
Well,
bystanders who are gonna go vote. So it landed right next to the van, and at least 3 of them were people that you had escorted directly and were waiting to cast their
In that case, Cromwell goes berserk.
Of course he does.
The other 2 probably wouldn't be, but the one that was closest to the 2 that were closest to the detonation may or may not be dead.
Okay.
You would need to investigate slightly closer, but they are bleeding quite profusely, and the other 3 are still unconscious and also
oh my god.
bleeding. Next up, Fang.
Yes. Okay.
Nope. This was telling you to react to something. Sorry. Ah! Oh wait, sorry. First, Sharky gets to go, and then Fang's gonna have to react to something.
Right, Sharky materializes.
Great, Sharky's materialized. Fang, you're gonna have to react to something.
Wait, like, can you tell me what I'm reacting
I
to?
will in just a second.
Like, is it a spirit wolf that will come join Wolfblade and Wolfblade's peer?
It's not
You
gonna
are
be
going
that.
to hear the sound of bullets opening fire behind you.
Oh, 'cause-
some of them are aimed directly at you in the murdery sense. So go ahead and roll your reaction and intuition.
That's my normal dodge roll, correct?
Yeah, that's your regular defense.
Oh,
Sorry,
boy.
just defend normally is what I should have said.
5, man.
Let's see what happens.
I think they should miss. Just throwing it out there.
5.
Yeah.
Woo!
Okay, good.
You need to resist. 12 physical damage, armor piercing -1. It was a shotgun.
Oh, shot! But that's the weapon that I have.
They have more than 5.
12, you said?
12. So that you, at this point, have noticed that there is a person immediately behind you, and they shot at you.
Wait, I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Suck it!
All right, great, fine, whatever.
That's not how the Sesame Street song ends, just letting you all know.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
You also hear the rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat of a gun that is familiar to you, and I will let you spend some reaction to drop prone. Or roll me a reaction plus edge.
Wait,
Oh.
She's
this
letting you
is
spend
suppressive
initiative.
fire. Correct?
Yeah.
Before I decide to do that, quick sweep. Is there anybody who I need to protect in the next 5 feet?
Yeah, there's one person about a meter away from you in one direction, and another person about a meter away from you in the other direction.
Great. Great. Can I do one of those, like, leapy get downs? Like, get down, Mr. President.
You can get one of them.
Great, I will get one of
You
them.
spend 10 of your initiative.
10 initiative for one civilian?
Well, 5 is the normal drop round.
How many
Hit the
initiative is
dirt
a
would be
civilian
5.
worth?
So hit for you to
That
hit the
makes
dirt and
sense.
for you to tell
I will
a
do that.
person to hit the dirt would be another 5.
I will do that.
Which gets that's full defense at that point.
No,
Nope,
it's just
that's
prone.
just hit the
It's just
dirt.
on the ground.
That's just
That's how suppressive fire works. It's either get shot by bullets,
yeah.
or hit the dirt and not die.
And so I'm gonna see whether or not the person. So the other person, you throw them on the ground. You like lean. You're like, get down, Mr. Voter. And then throw them on the ground, and they're like, whoa! And the hail of bullets is in a spray above you, in kind of a cone, in a direction heading towards the van. And then the other person. Let's see whether or not they succeeded in hitting the dirt. They did. They hit the dirt. So they are like sprawled on the ground as a hail of bullets are above them. Your action penalty for doing anything in the hail of bullets is going to be 5.
If you're not prone, so I could like army crawl.
Yeah, if you try and do anything, if you're prone, you're okay. But if you try and do anything that involves standing up,
Yeah.
you risk taking the damage, and you have a negative 5 penalty to doing anything under suppressive fire.
Yeah.
Right. That puts it at their turn. So that's what they did. And that's what they did, and that's what they did, and then there is...
But I only have a couple wounds
You're
from
doing
the
well.
2 grenades. Yeah.
Cromwell, make a reaction and dodge. Just roll for being fired at with a bullet.
All right, you think he takes a penalty to that if it's a physical bullet? 5.
You need to resist 12 physical damage, armor piercing -2. And again, you notice that these bullets seem to have come from the direction that was
Towards first.
The street. Except for
No. That was the direction that was behind him. So he was. It would be the
Where the magic
building
spells are.
Yeah, where the crumpet shop is, like that.
Okay.
A couple of bullets pierce through Cromwell's armor and like split out. Like I think one of them hits his jaw and bloodies it a bit.
Oh.
And he spits the bullet out. It goes into his cheek and he spits the bullet and screams at the heavens.
He's still
Where
wet
he
for
thinks
dirt,
the
right?
grenade came from.
Even that's pretty impressive to like
Yeah.
catch the bullet
He's
with
got
your other
dermal.
cheek.
I think he probably has dermal plating like in his gums.
Yeah.
As well. So it's enough.
Or like got stopped on a tooth or something.
Okay. He probably had to spit out a tooth too. Gosh.
What's next?
All right, next up is Sharky went, the Barghast. The animal, the creature begins to howl, and it's paralyzing, terrible howl. And so everybody who is within earshot of that, which would be Sharky,
Okay.
Cromwell, and I will say the other 3 of you guys don't take any. Don't have any bonuses. You're just going to defend with your intuition and willpower.
Oh boy.
And the other 3 of you will do the same thing, but add 3 dice to your pool because of distance.
Nice. 'Cause I needed
Sorry,
this.
what's the roll?
Intuition and willpower.
This is not what I'm genetically good at. Oh boy. Oh,
And
boy.
I'm gonna add 4 chat dice. Because I like the Barghast.
Critical failure, no hits.
Holy shit!
Oh, okay.
2.
That's
I
not
am-
good.
I am so mean. I rolled a lot of hits on that. Okay, so you had no hits, so you take a -5 to your reaction and your agility.
Oh.
Because negative, I'm just out, right?
You are paralyzed. If one of
my
those
intuition
becomes,
is negative.
no, to your reaction and agility.
Oh, reaction and agility.
Yeah.
Then I'm still barely moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, if any of them become 0, you become
It's
paralyzed.
clear the only reason Cromwell can move is his sort of magical enhancements.
They're pushing through the magic. And I believe those come back every.
God.
You get 1 back every combat turn. So Claudia, how many hits did you had 2? You take a -3 to both your agility and your reaction.
That makes sense.
Mordecai, how many hits did you have?
I had to spend 7 thumper dice, and I got 5.
Good.
You take no penalty.
Okay, good. And Sharky got 7.
Sharky also takes no penalty.
Oh my god.
Mainframe,
I used 2 thumper dice to get to 3 hits.
you take a -2.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Thumpers.
Oh, you're right here.
Not there.
Mainframe, it's your turn. Oh no, wait, sorry. Marbles goes first.
Marbles was last charged with protecting mainframe, so he's just going to materialize next to her and do his weird little rock monster dance around her.
This is strangely
Did you figure
comforting.
out what Geodude was? Have you since learned what?
Somebody tweeted me something that I'm pretty sure wasn't Geodude.
No, it
so
wasn't. I can confirm that.
and
What'd they
I
tweet?
could not be brought to
I'll
look
draw
at
a
myself.
Geodude for him in a second. Okay.
Good, thanks. All right, that puts
I
it
think
at Mainframe's
Geodude
turn.
was based off of Marbles, though, not the other way around.
Was Left Shark based off of Sharky and not the other way around?
Sharky was not based off of Left Shark.
That's
We'll
okay.
have that conversation later.
Okay.
So it's my turn.
Yep. The effect lasts for. Sorry. Just so you guys are aware that this effect will last 10 combat turns.
What?
I thought you said it decreases 1.
Nope, I was wrong.
Wait.
10 combat turns is essentially like 50 years.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No, it's
50
like
years of our
30
show.
seconds.
I assume
10 combat turns is 30 seconds.
were our enemies affected by it as well?
No,
Wait, it's friendly fire too? Or not friendly fire?
would be. If they weren't prepared for it.
But I have a helmet.
Oh, you should have gotten a bonus to your defense then.
It's fine. No.
And then after it ends, you get 1 point per minute back.
Oh, good. 3.5 minutes, 5.5.
You guys.
Would have been good to know that before deciding how many thumper dice to roll.
Yep, it's fine. It's
Didn't
fine.
ask.
Let's rock it. Let's rock it.
You guys, I sure hope Scarlet Fire shows up to rescue us from this.
What do I see?
So you look down in front of you. You see 5 unconscious orcs and trolls. You see a slightly dinged up van. It seems mostly okay because it was flesh round, so it's designed for soft, meaty targets and not vans. You see a Barghast and a lieutenant that are now currently ducked behind a car that is stopped in the middle of the street. You see Fang and 2 other individuals prone, hitting the deck as there is suppressive fire being laid down in front of them. And you see 3 other or so individuals that all look like they're in some state of slowed or paralyzed, and at least
Do I
one
see
of
who
them is
attacked her?
definitely paralyzed. Yes, you do.
How many someones is it?
Well, there is the person who shot at her, and then there is the person who laid down suppressive fire. So there were 2 people.
Do I see them on the Matrix?
They both have smart linked guns.
Great. I will break those. I will fork attack both of those weapons to try and break them.
Fork them up. Good.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna data spike. It's fine. Three hits.
Nothing happens.
Oh, I bet they have a deck of I should have said that.
All right, Fang.
So just to give the theater of the mind what's happening. Fang was like, there's nobody bad here. Grenade, there's still nobody bad here. Second grenade, there's somebody bad here. Barghast blast.
Yeah.
I
think actually what
and then
happened
there's a
is
fall.
there's somebody bad in front of me. There was a grenade, there's somebody bad in front of me. Second grenade, and then the suppressive fire. Oh wait, they're behind me as well.
So I'm just on the ground, very slow. There are 2 people near me. I would like to slowly crawl towards the 2 that are unconscious dead, army crawl style, and so I can pull them out.
Okay, they are the ones. Pretty much everybody who was hurt is more or less on the other side of the van from you because the van protected a lot of them. The side you're on from the blast. Are you talking about the 2 that went prone because of the suppressive fire?
No, I'm talking about because there's 5 civilians that were damaged.
And they were on the other side, so you're on the
so I don't even know
market
they
side of the
exist.
van instead of the street
Great.
side of the van. So you may not actually be entirely aware that there are severely injured individuals.
That is my bad. I did not understand that. But what I will still do with my turn is I would like to start to crawl towards cover. I'm assuming underneath the restaurant.
Yeah, probably near where Mordecai is, by the pig.
I don't think I can hide behind a pig.
There's always room behind the pig.
Okay, there's room behind the pig. And then while that happens,
There's always money in the pig.
I would like to make a threat to the people to the either side of me who are like laying on the floor and be like, if you don't get like cheese it or else. And like it's more like
The cheese place is closed. It closes at 5 p.m.
Is Beecher still there?
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh.
can I curse? Is my get the fuck out of here. Go and like just
Oh my God, Claudia!
and so I can run a roll on intimidate so they understand that if they don't leave, they will get shot.
Sure, I will allow that as a leadership that will apply as a bonus to their GTFOing.
Great. Yeah, I would like to practice. The reason why I use intimidation is because I have intimidation dice.
I know. I'm aware that the only social skill Fang has is intimidate.
I got one hit.
Great, I will add 1 die to their dice pool while they have a -5 modifier.
I would.
Wait, they have to make a test to know they should get out when grenades.
No, they have to make a test to get out.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's leadership.
Yeah. And I also use those my turn to try to crawl to a place where I can then stand up and shoot them.
I assume Fang is relatively proficient at belly crawling.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna say you do it, but that is all of your movement.
That
so
makes
once
sense.
you get out of the suppressive fire zone,
Yes.
you will have no movement until the next combat turn.
That makes sense.
Only
have one more turn after.
And that puts us at the civilians. So some of them are unconscious. Most of them don't really get to move because they're paralyzed. But the 2 people who seemed only slightly slowed that were near you begin belly crawling their way. They are not as good at it, so they are moving at about half the speed that you are.
That's fine.
They
They're
were
moving at it.
Unprepared. Elsie, you will show up. At the you will have no actions because you are showing up during this combat turn. Where would you be coming from?
I'd say I'm probably coming from Belltown, so north of the market.
Okay.
And
come along the market, or are you gonna come along First Street?
I'm gonna come along first.
Okay.
And once I figure out what's going on, my goal is to actually climb up on the market building. So
the one with the sign, or the one
the one
like
across
the Crumpus shop is.
Yeah, so like where the Pike Market, like bar and
that's
grill.
where mainframe is.
Is that where? Great.
Yeah, I'm up on the grill, second floor.
I want to be like up on the roof.
Okay.
Sniping?
Yeah, for once, the sniper rifle is where a sniper rifle should be. I realize that it's very difficult when you're a face to then also be a sniper, because you're like, let me get up close and personal with you, and then let me rocket launcher you in the face.
Yell at people
And then
from
snipe
a
it.
distance.
I like this.
This isn't
Right.
like information. This is like scaring
So
the bitches.
we'll say you had like started approaching right around when this
Yeah,
was
I'm pulling
happening,
up the Harley.
and now you're probably at the base of the building, so you would be able to begin climbing on the next combat turn.
Right. The other thing I do from my vantage point real quick is just give people access to what I can see from up there in case it's helpful to them.
Yeah. All right, Mordecai.
All right, the people who we were responsible for that are like knocked down and maybe hurt, like how clustered together are they? Like,
They're pretty close. They're all within a meter of each other.
within a meter of each other. All right. Bullets hailing from the sky. Sounds like a job for the towel guy. I'm going to dive into the middle of them, and I'm going to recklessly cast a physical barrier.
Okay.
And I'm going to do it at force 1, but I'm going to use reagents. I'm going to spend reagents to try to up the strength of the barrier, but it'll be a 1 meter radius. And it's got an armor and structure of 4. It's this sort of glowing orb surrounds us with kind of like an orange, misty haze.
Okay.
And then just looking at them, like who's worst off? Like what?
So
do I
there's
see?
3 that you can probably get within pretty close to, and we'd say that the one that was right next to both the flashbang and then very close to the fragmentation grenade is probably they're dead. They're dead.
Are they dead or are they?
They are bleeding out.
So if they're bleeding out, then I can slap a trauma patch on them to stabilize it. To stabilize them.
Let's see. 99.
If they're bled out or if they're a smear.
Are they? I ask my die of yes or no. Are they alive or dead? No. I didn't realize.
The other two.
One of them is bleeding out, and then the other one is unconscious but not dead.
Are they? Are either of them in need of stabilization
Yes,
or?
one
Okay.
of them is.
So I'll slap a trauma patch on the one that's not entirely bled out.
Everyone's dead so far.
Guys, it's not looking good from within here.
Cromwell.
All right, Cromwell is like barely able. He has no agility. He barely has any agility, but he still has all his strength. So I think he's like a drunken master without the master part right now.
So he's drunk.
He's extremely upset at the orcs and trolls who are just killed or damaged. And there is a guy right in.
Upset by them. Sorry, I thought you were like mad at them.
Yeah.
Like, how dare you
No.
be dead?
He specifically he berserks when people he's in charge of are hurt. That guy is still in front of him with firing the automatic and the Barghast are right.
They have ducked behind the car. Both of them. The person did. The Barghast did not.
Yes. The Barghast did not, but the guy did, and the guy seems we're already paralyzed. Cromwell doesn't. He's not. He's berserking, so he's just gonna attack the guy. He's already hurt him.
Okay.
So he just leaps over the car right on top of him in kind of a feral leap. Now he's in
I'm
the
gonna
air.
point out he has no gymnastics, so give me a gymnastic or no agility. So give me a gymnastics to jump on top of the car.
Okay. Wait, so I literally don't think he can if it's like, is he, how do you move? He was right beside me.
Mm-hmm.
If you move down my
went
range, I didn't get a chance to block him, so he must still be close, right?
Yeah, it's a car.
So I can
It's
literally just step around?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to.
He starts to
on
jump
it.
and he just
walk
steps around and screams as lightning pours down. I think it comes from the nearest source, which is the clock. So lightning gets pulled out of the clock. And the Cromwell's fist, and he like pulls up like a Barghast move, but then he accidentally just falls onto the guy. He trips and he accidentally smashes his hand onto the guy's face, or tries. He definitely is not as coordinated as normal, but he's pretty good at attacking normally, so we'll see. I'm going to use some thumper dice. I'm specifically going to use all 4 because this is not looking good.
1.21 gigawatts.
6, 7, 8 hits. Thank you, Thumbers. 3 out of those 4.
How many did you rolled all 4 dump
Yeah.
dice? Your net hits are 2.
It hits her 2. Fortunately, my damage is still the same. That is going to be 14 electrical damage, -4 armor piercing, and it's also going to be -1 to that person's rolls and lower their initiative by 5 points.
When that troll hits 88 miles per hour,
He
you're
is
gonna see some serious
unhappy,
shit.
but he is still conscious.
Okay.
He is not happy about that.
This is where
He is going to immediately he will spit out the words fuck you, Trog, as he unloads another full auto burst.
Wow.
So take a -5 to your defense roll.
Okay.
Oh!
Remember, he's practically paralyzed. Cromwell cannot really defend, especially with -5. So.
Oh shit.
Well,
And I believe I've already blocked. I can only block once, I
Yeah.
think, right? So, yeah.
well, I didn't roll well,
Great.
but
Ah.
all of them are net hits. So
What?
you do have to, well, like, it doesn't matter how many hits I had. He rolled 0 hits. So you need to resist 13 physical damage. Armor piercing -2.
Okay, let's see. Am I
Seriously?
down?
Not dying.
Armor piercing minus what? 2? How much damage?
14.
14. Cromwell goes down in a heap.
Oh.
He is bleeding out and pretty hurt. Like, he needs to be rescued very soon.
We can't do that.
Bargas plus grenade plus point blank
Can
auto.
we get a reminder on where he is? Because we can't see him
Yeah. He is, so you're, there's the building, there's the plaza with the van in it, and he's like he's basically on First Street. He is in that crosswalk. The walk sign is on for all crossing. And
That's where the
currently
van
it's
is?
saying that, yeah.
Okay.
No, that's where the car is. He's just saying walk sign is on for all crossing.
So that's where Cromwell is on.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's the van then?
The van is, you know where that like ticket boothy kind of thing, the valet parking. The van is where the valet parking normally is.
Oh, okay. Great.
That's the voting van.
Yes, the voting van. It is relatively well armored, but in no way weaponed.
Right, because why would government voting have
Somewhat frowned upon. There's a reason why they hired you guys.
Yeah, we're trying our best. How do you even get a permit for a barcast?
Yeah.
You don't?
That's how it howls at you before you can check its permit.
Falls. I think his blood runs into the bricks that make up the walkway.
Cobblestone.
As a little bit of electricity as the blood runs out, and then it fades into darkness.
So
Do we like?
Cromwell's not invincible.
No, we forget that.
realize that.
Pretty
You
good.
think?
It's pretty good until you take all his abilities away.
And
So-
slice out his eyes.
Bang.
Yes.
You are
found
gonna
cover.
get shot at. You
Great.
found cover.
Great.
Um,
I have just let you know,
Now
like
it'd be-
6 less.
yep.
How much do I get for cover?
3.
Oh, cool. What am I getting shot at by?
You're a regular gun. But they are also going to do. Oh, it was the shotgun. I think you might be out of their range.
Ah,
No.
well, no, they can increase their range. What it just means is that
Yeah.
there's less damage.
Yeah.
Or it's less hit. Yeah.
So I take a penalty to hit you. But they're gonna try and
I
shotgun you.
take a penalty, and because the barghest makes my blood go slow.
Totally how it
It's
works.
like I ate a bunch of turkey, and now I need to take a nap.
Okay, so how many hits did you get from your nap? You dodge. Fang is good. Fang
Good
is
job.
fine.
Does an ear fly off the pig?
Yeah, a bullet goes ping
Yeah.
off the pig. Mordecai, you were.
In the center.
Go on.
Of a pig.
I just realized, like, the way you got to these people
Uh-huh.
may not have geographically made sense if
That's
you were
okay.
hiding by the pig. So we'll assume that you didn't hide by the pig because you
Okay.
just said you wanted to find cover,
Right.
and you probably went behind like a market stall or like into one of
ATM.
the
I didn't want to go anywhere that would take me, like...
Yeah. It just because
Out
that
of the
meant you
fray.
would have cut across where the suppressive fire was going,
Ah.
so the suppressive fire, and then you would have had to come back. But we'll just say you stayed on this side of the van.
I mean, yeah.
I think that is a
That's-
fair retcon that we won't have made.
He's been Shadowrunning for like 29 years or something.
Since he was a wee babe, popping out of his mother's womb, he ran his first shadow.
That was weird. All right.
Scottish
Your
now.
parents are Scottish now.
Mordecai.
All dwarves are Scottish.
That is how dwarves work. Sharky's turn.
Sharky is going to grin toothily, unhinge his jaw, and attempt to devour the barghest.
That seems
And
fair.
engulf him.
Do it. Good
If
job.
the barghest
Yes.
dies, do we get our mobility back?
I mean, you do. After 8 turns.
In 50 years.
I think it. No, I think you do. It just goes to the effect ends, and so it goes to the getting it 1 per 10 minutes.
Oh, that makes sense.
And this is
Because
versus...
the magic is gone, but you still have.
We
to
should
do
look.
This
by
is
the way,
versus strength
We should
plus
look into
body.
how these guys were not affected by the Barghast because we have failed to find
Yeah.
a method.
I've been meaning to, like, pick up a spell
So
to deal with
kill
that.
one of them.
Oh, that makes sense.
Uh,
GM secret.
and this is versus strength plus...
Can I tell you the answer to that, Tony?
You rolled well.
I do what I want.
Apparently.
House ruled.
It's versus strength plus body.
Great. Oh, strength plus body.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the same.
All right.
I assume when you live with a
6
barghest
hits.
for your entire
Hits are
life.
4.
Net hits are 4? Then that's going to do 16 stun damage.
Ooh!
Armor piercing -6. If it has any natural armor.
Yeah, you make that face.
So it swallows the Barghest into its watery, into his watery core, and
I rolled 0 hits to resist the fucking eats the Barghest.
Sharky!
Problem is, I can tailor something to take out the troll, and then I get fucked over by the shark.
Yeah, you do.
So I'm just gonna kill some more civilians. Speaking of which, seeing that they are no longer under the suppressive fire, they're just going to shoot at some of the civilians.
No, but they were cheesing it.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Some of them actually get out of range before him because of the excellent
It
advice.
took some
from
cover,
Keith.
so some of them took some cover, but there are at least one who did not, so I'm gonna see if they terrible roll to defend. Nope. And
I only have one initiative. I literally cannot help them right now.
Always wear your bulletproof armor to the market. It's
they fall unconscious, but they do not appear to be dead.
Okay.
well, thank goodness for small favors.
Yeah. We're now like weighing our success in terms of dead versus not quite dead.
Yeah, not dead
It's
yet.
like old times.
Okay, so 5 of them are unconscious. One of them is dead.
What? Oh, the one
who was dead
the one
before.
we established.
The one that we
Death count is
established.
not increased. It's
that,
just
that you cruelly decided would be a
Yeah.
smear on the pavement.
We'll be fine.
And
Well, so the shotgunner is gone. The AK is shot. We still haven't gotten the grenade dropper turn. Has it gone?
Anytime Lauren like stops to ponder like this, it always
I
means she's like
stick my tongue out.
she's like wondering what happens if it's a total party wipe.
Yeah, no. It's. I have to take your moment. So this is what my brain is doing, where I'm like, I'm not actually a terrible person if I murder civilians, but as a GM, I am a terrible person, so I'm gonna murder some civilians. So another whistle. This one lands on the other side of the van,
wait, where I can see.
the side that you are on.
Oh!
It is a large explosion. That will detonate. Fang, you have good cover, so add 3 to your dice pool. You need to resist. Probably you only need to resist like 5 physical damage.
Oh, that's nice.
The van is going to take a fair amount of damage. So let's see.
Why voting by mail?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like our Washington voting by mail.
Yeah, they got rid of that.
Why would you get rid of mail ballots?
I think they got rid of mail. Yes.
Yeah, they got rid of mail.
Got rid of
Deliver
mail?
everything. So the van,
It's being
like,
used
the
90%
side
for
of the
pipe
van,
bombs.
as the grenade detonates, the side of the van is like ripped open. There's some exposed wiring as you see it like blink for a moment on the matrix and then recover. So
We're
it's
trudged to protect the van.
just anyone who might be inside.
Yeah.
And then I forgot this person goes.
Fang doesn't die.
Fang's fine.
Fang doesn't get hit at all.
Fang does not get hit at all.
The
Let's
pig is,
see
like, ready
how well
for
the 3 civilians on this side do. The one who got hit before is dead, bleeding out, and then 2 more are unconscious.
I can't keep track of all of these civilians that keep dying.
There are 5 total, right?
There
was
were
2
12
dead.
civilians total that I am roughly, give or take, that I am accounting
I
for. 2
really-
of them are dead, 6 of them are unconscious.
I really hope we're not paid by the civilians.
I mean, we were, but that's not what we're doing this for.
Oh.
All these,
Yeah.
these are these people's first time voting.
Ah,
And they're being...
It's their last time of a lot of things.
Who has a smart linked gun?
My gooey center hurts me.
Mordecai doesn't know if his gun is smart.
It's not.
Mordecai's gun.
Mordecai has a gun?
He does
Cromwell
have
has
a gun.
smart link tomahawks and smart link throwing stars, but
Mordecai
I don't
is
know what
not-
state they're in.
Cromwell is not a current concern.
My shotgun is smart.
I keep mine turned.
Thanks, Smart Link.
I haven't drawn my weapon, so I keep it turned off when it's not.
Are you monitoring hers? Like, is she slave to you?
Yeah.
Okay, then there is an attack happening on the Matrix at Data Spike.
Okay. So that check the build.
We can't matrix us. We matrix us.
Is that firewall plus device rating defense? Okay. 5 hits.
You block it.
Oh, thank goodness.
You see this Data Spike coming in on the Matrix, and you're like, nope.
I counter with the giant humbow. Not having any of that shit.
All right,
Giant digital humbow.
They're gone. It is now. So Barghest is dead.
Yeah.
Technically, he's just knocked out because
good.
stun damage.
Oh, okay. The
Why don't you
Barghest is unconscious.
Let the GM think he's dead if she wants to think he's dead. That's her prerogative.
Well, he's also swallowed by an astral shark,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, that's
he's not doing
problematic.
great.
Marbles.
So Marbles is up by Mainframe. He's perceiving a lot of what's going on as potential threats to her. Does he see down there like anyone sort of within range of him? Or?
What's his range?
I think 6 meters for a close attack.
No.
Okay, so he's just going to keep he's just going to delay and
Okay.
rumble around.
Mainframe.
Have I been able to tell where the source of the weapons is coming, the grenades is coming from, either on the Matrix or in physical?
Give me a perception. It can be a Matrix or visual.
4.
The roof
Above me.
building you are on.
But like the next level up.
Yeah.
Okay. Did I see them on the Matrix? Are they a persona?
No.
They are not a persona. Do they have any digital?
It is a smart link device, so it's an icon.
The thing launching the grenades is a smart link device? Okay. I would like to disable that. Yes, please. I want to. Do I want to mark? No, we'll just go old fashioned. I don't think I have any use for grenades, so we'll just status spike the thing.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Yes, please.
And because this thing is doing so much damage, I've already used one of my personal edge, but I'm going to, there's just, that thing up there is killing too many people, so I want to re-roll my misses. I got 6 hits.
Your net hits are 4.
Great.
Thank goodness.
That is going to be 8 plus 4 plus 2 is 14 matrix damage to the grenade launcher. And I used the rest of my thumper dice to do that.
Oh, thank goodness. Thanks.
You brick it.
That was my 42nd brick right there, that grenade launcher.
It's a lot of
You
bricks.
used all of your tempo dice? Awesome.
Yeah.
Great. All right.
And I do let the team know the grenade launcher is out. Do I see, before I say that, did I see any other grenade launchers, or is
No.
there just the one?
Just the one.
Okay, the grenade launcher is out.
Thanks, mainframe.
Like a nice homebrew launcher.
Good work, Mainframe 3.
Bang.
I'm allergic to grapefruit. Is what you. Did Cromwell say anything over the comm before he went down?
He was screaming angrily and blindly.
And now there's no noise.
Punching. He was
Yeah.
berserk at the time.
Yes. Okay. So Fang now knows that Cromwell's down.
Yeah.
Because he's not making.
Bang
At
has
the
no more
absence.
movement.
I know. But I have katanas, shotgun.
You are not in melee range of anyone.
I know, and I can't throw swords.
5 bullets.
Hey!
You can throw a sword. I make zero promises that
Have
it
you
won't
used your
hit a
run
person.
movement or just your normal
I
movement?
am definitely out of movement because I crawled prone for a
Oh,
long
yeah.
amount of time.
Under suppressive fire, yeah.
So I'm going to do a behind me, upside down, try to look over my shoulder. I want to stay in cover, but I also want to shoot one of them with my shotgun.
Okay.
Are they in short or what range are they
Medium
in?
choke.
I thought you were just doing it for style.
I'll use my smart link to immediately turn to medium range, which will mean I get. Oh boy. Blah, 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 medium range. You get negative. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's a penalty to your attack, and then you can hit fewer things because you're narrowing your choke.
Yeah, I've never used medium choke. I only use 60. So I only wait.
It might actually be not a negative to your attack, but a negative to your
It's
damage.
the negative to my damage value and my damage. But I have to think I lost 3 in agility, so instead of rolling 16 dice, I only roll 13.
No, that was a rough.
That was not
Really,
easy.
really, you should have remembered about that protection.
Well, I thought you would remember for me. Oh, Fang is ready to roll. 9.
Ooh.
Jeez.
I
Those
am
are
not
loud
joking
shotgun
around.
bullets.
Good
Good
That hits are 5.
Great. But my damage value is lowered, so frowny face. So what's my 3? 7 piercing. No, wait. What was my net hits?
5.
13 piercing. -1 to your armor.
Okay, 13 damage.
Yes.
-1 armor
Yes.
piercing. Just wanted to be clear.
I don't understand how Shadowrun. Whatever. Fang turns around with one
Wait,
fire.
I'm sorry, Claudia. How long have we played this system?
Not 2 years, if that's what you're thinking.
9 months?
Yeah, I mean, we've done 9 months here, and I've done 9 months before, so definitely not 2 years.
This is.
I don't use medium chokes.
He goes unconscious.
Yes! Was that the other shotgun guy?
Yeah.
So I can take his shotgun and then smartly get.
Not close enough to him to take his shotgun. His shotgun explodes. You can't take his shotgun.
Great.
All right, Mordecai.
All right. Well, I assume that from where I am, I could see a fine mist of blood spray everywhere, and
Probably, yeah.
the sound of the troll no longer speaking.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
So-
you heard that with your real ears.
Yeah.
Matrix ears, you're just getting conversation from Cromwell.
Great.
From old bits of it.
oh, that'd be so sad.
That would be the sound.
Meanwhile,
I
I'm
will
gonna.
haunt you if any of these characters die. I will haunt you with your gremlins.
Great.
That will be such good character growth.
That's so
It's
delightful.
like that Doctor Who
The
where they
Silence in the
live in
Library?
the... Yeah.
Cromwell has been saved.
Yeah. Well, we'll see about that. Because I'm going to leave the barrier behind with the other people that it's currently protecting. I'm going to dash over to where Cromwell is. Is there still the guy there?
Yeah. Yeah, he's still conscious.
So just as I'm running towards him, I'm going to recklessly cast. Powerbolt on him.
Okay.
So we'll do force 6. And this is going to be resisted just by his body. And it's 6 damage.
He goes unconscious.
And I'm able to...
He goes, oh, cool.
So as I'm running, I just channel the mana up from the ground beneath me, through myself and to him to knock him out.
Oh, yeah.
And that was recklessly cast, so it was a simple action. With another simple action, I'll slap my one remaining trauma patch onto Cromwell.
Oh, thank goodness.
So that stabilizes him, right?
Yes.
You are no longer bleeding out. So there's that. You're welcome.
Are you now not blind? Because the trauma patch?
I don't think it works that way.
And I'm now over where Sharky
The
is.
last time you guys fought Barghast, none of you experienced a terrible feeling
Fang
of
did.
like Fang did, so I assumed it would be fine with only one this time.
Hey, don't apologize.
Barghast didn't have grenades and automatic weapon.
No, this is good.
with
Just
them
a moose.
last time.
This is like class S.
Booze. All right. Cromwell's unconscious.
I'm gonna.
We don't make death saving throws now. So that's not a thing. He's unconscious, but he, the one who did not have the shotgun Fang, sees you in your good cover and is going to
Be jealous of it and want it.
full auto you. So
Full auto.
gonna shoot at you with another round of 6 bullets.
But I do get 3 for good cover, correct?
Yeah. Although, and he also has some recoil that he's dealing with.
Good.
You know what? He's mad. He's mad, so he's gonna do it anyway. And he's also going to feel really mad. Like 3 thumper dice worth of mad.
Can I also use 3?
Compensate for that
Can I-
recoil.
Can I also use 3? Worth of
You
anger?
do you.
Do I have to?
You know you have the -5, right?
Wait, a different -5?
No, the same -5.
Okay, so I'm losing 6 and I'm losing 5 more.
But you have
And then I
3
get
from
3.
good cover.
So 13 minus 6 gives me 7.
But you get the 3 for your
Minus more 5. 5. I'm rolling 5. And then 3 thumper dice.
Shadowrun.
So much fucking math.
Ah! 3.
You need to resist.
Oh shit.
11 physical damage.
That's
Armor
fine.
piercing, -2.
That's fine. I got this. I got this. Fang's got the pig to help her out. This is. Fang was like, ha ha! How many? How many?
11 physical damage.
May I use a point of my own edge to reroll my dice? This
Yeah, you.
great because I had rolled 4. So
Oh yeah. Kicking Fang out too.
yeah. Let's not do that. We need one of our trogs up still. I can use that word.
Anyone who wants to give me a perception check on these people.
Yeah. Let's do that. Because we're not
was
distracted or
good.
anything.
Cromwell knows in his heart that they're troll killers.
Wait,
Oh, really? I'm dead and there's troll killers?
was it 12?
Huh?
It was 12 damage?
11. They're troll killers. Okay. In case anyone was unclear.
Cromwell only
They've got like a big
perceives...
troll button.
Cromwell only perceives one troll killer in this room.
Lauren, look at your dice pool.
Oh god!
Look at your dice pool.
Oh,
Fucking Christ!
What? What?
Says save MMFEC if you can. They said it. They said
Edge.
it. Thank you,
Edge,
anonymous
no, that's
donor.
not how you save MFEC.
No, don't. We got 2 edge each. That's
mean,
how
I
that
think
works.
so.
That's how that works.
Fang doesn't die by the bolts.
Oh my goodness! Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Thumpers.
Thank you, Anon.
Joy-
Thank you, Anon.
Anon, if that is your real name.
I like to think their name is Anon M.us.
Join us for the new characters we'll all be
It
rolling.
said save MMFEC.
If you can and I can't, I'm drunk with power!
Save the civilians.
Yeah, I can
That's
do
what
that.
you gotta do. You gotta do that. If permitted, please save any AP that would be Prentice's corp. That's because he's only had the lowest AP.
That's
It's
awesome.
the season.
Wow.
Well, we just found out our dice display supports 3 digits.
Yeah, that's so good.
Good job.
And yet
Anon.
no comma, which is interesting to me. No.
Doesn't need to be a comment. Oh, it's
Yeah.
good.
that's-
Okay.
Do you understand? It's ones, tens, hundreds.
No, I'm saying, but
Okay.
the
Yeah.
financial.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Dollar
Oh
sign.
yeah,
We
for
all-
the dollar amount.
That's
Yeah.
fine. Never mind.
Okay. So
Weird things.
where are we?
Edge.
Can we talk about where we're at? Let's look at let's take a moment to cause are we done with the combat? Or-
What?
No, we're not
What?
done with the combat.
This combat turn. I think we should do a recap this combat
Done
turn.
with this initiative pass.
Okay.
We haven't even gotten through one combat turn, let's
Okay.
be clear.
Let's wait. This initiative pass?
Yeah,
So,
so you were at the bottom. No, we haven't quite yet gotten
Yeah.
through the initiative pass. Sharky gets to go.
Okay.
No,
But we-
we're here in the initiative pass. I get to go.
Okay, I would just like to do a recap
Yeah, no,
after
we can.
this initiative.
We can do that.
Okay. Thank you, boss.
Fang, they're gonna try and brick your weapon again.
Bring it! You know
But
what?
that's-
Put the
I like
S-
that she's talking shit, but I'm the one over here that's defending for her.
You know, that's what Fang is doing.
Bring it!
Yeah. You know what the F and Fang stands for?
Fuck you.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
Find a decker to do your job for you.
Probably something nicer than how you said it. Yeah, I was gonna fluff up some wood.
It was for 5 shotgun blasts.
So Mainframe is feeling very protective of Fang, and so she sees the second attack come in and summons a giant pig on the Matrix, and not so large as to be distracting, but sufficiently large enough to represent 6 hits.
Oh.
I got 7.
Oh!
So they blow the pig apart into digital smithereens. But that's still not very.
It's not.
And-
My net hits are 1.
And she didn't even need to dip into her thumper dice.
I didn't. It was great. Good attack.
Salty Mordecai. No.
Yeah, no, it doesn't add any. You take 7 matrix damage to your to your gun.
To the gun. That's here, so I will help her.
Is it my?
No.
I didn't.
I assume. What is weapons?
I think most of them are 8.
Okay.
Cool. I have 1 left. Let's just assume that. I feel like it would be like my Matrix.
It's only device rating
connection.
times 2.
No, they're not attacking your your
Plus something.
what?
You saw nothing.
Just throw my candy across the room.
Nope.
It's cool. Let's just. Yeah. I don't know.
You should have done this.
Okay. Thank you. I want to let y'all know. Fang's icon is a helmet
shit.
with 1 katana behind it.
It doesn't actually work.
What's going on right
Yeah,
now?
no, we got 2 edge.
We figured out. You guys get 2 edge.
We kind of.
Looked up from like a meeting and I was just like, what?
Yeah, we all had a moment. I yelled a lot. It's cool.
Do Ed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Non.
Non.
Woo. Don't worry. You guys all just got dice
Oh.
from Silence of the Sheep.
It didn't register yet though,
Thank you,
because he didn't
Silence of the-
hashtag. He didn't
Oh.
hashtag our names, so they have to go back and. Can you tell right about that? Or you could do it.
Yeah.
You could just post it. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yay! Thank you.
Usually we
Thank
wait
you.
till the end to read off donations.
But right
That
now
was
things are crazy.
thumpers. It's
All right. So, that happened, and then this happens. So, I mean, really, Mordecai is probably the most obvious target for this person. Mordecai, you are being shot at.
Great.
From above. Death from above.
Oh, sure.
It always is.
Yeah, you too.
5 hits. How many of those are you?
I'm adding 4.
Well, I've got 4, so I'm gonna add 4.
Nice.
I'm adding all 4 of my 4. Still 5 hits. Ugh. Thank you for trying, Silence of the Deep.
Good try. You need to resist 12 physical damage, armor piercing -2.
That was very Muppet-like. I like it.
Yeah, it was great.
In fairness, there's only, that you can tell, 2 people still left shooting at you.
She said that we can tell.
That sounds fun. That means there's
I
only
mean,
2.
you're assuming that there's
And
someone
a
else
Barghast.
shooting at you. No,
No,
the
we
Barghast
ate
is
the
being
Barghast.
eaten by the shark.
Oh, right.
We're definitely gonna have a.
Please,
recap
no one
after
else
this.
try to
More-
resurrect the Barghast.
It's dead.
It's dead. It's dead.
Mordecai takes 6 physical damage.
No,
How? But he already had.
Where'd
Oh, he
my-
had stun.
Big Papa.
I don't know where you're doing that.
Yeah, and
Oh, it's under your sheet.
Uh-oh. So much for me getting healed.
he does not go berserk.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right. And
Sharky is going to look at whoever shot at me, and he is going to fire his lightning bolt eyes at them.
they have good cover. They're all
Well, he's gonna try anyway.
fine. You can try.
More electricity from the clock.
3 hits.
Yeah, just for good measure, I'm gonna add my 3. So I'm
makes
just
sense.
gonna bring
well,
myself to around
I'll just-
100.
I'll
Yeah.
just throw a few extra dice.
I'm gonna need
Whatever.
your bucket.
That sounds fair.
Should we just switch?
Yeah, I mean that would probably be. I got you.
No, it's fine.
She's just
totally
being
Yeah,
like,
she's being-
Were you being
she's just
snarky?
Yes, she's just rubbing things, the chaos in our face.
Love
How
you,
many
Dumper.
hits?
3.
Damn it!
Ah.
I got 3 hits. I don't know why I thought I was attacking you for a minute, so I was disappointed there were no net hits.
Sharky continues to grin toothily.
Guys, Mordecai, you have one more turn in this initiative in his combat turn.
Great. Wow, gee. I'm hurting pretty bad, but I'm going to do what I can to revive Cromwell.
Can you do that?
I can try. I'm gonna take a pretty significant penalty,
You get 1 extra dice.
but I get 1 extra dice, so that mitigates a bit of it.
Magic.
The bear gives me an extra healing dice.
100 number dice.
100 number dice intended to save MMFEC.
I can.
Great power comes great responsibility.
We have 2 edges.
Cromwell heals 7 physical. And I transfer the spell to him to sustain.
Nice.
I think that takes 7 combat turns to actually get up to the.
It heals immediately, but for it to be permanent, it
Right.
will take
Yes.
7 combat
Cromwell
turns.
wants
Otherwise
to
this-
sustain it.
Yeah.
Oh, so otherwise you would have to just
Yeah.
this for 7 turns.
So
but
the spell needs to be sustained until it can become permanent. And that Cromwell is going to take care of that for me.
I'll wait. I still have a turn. What happens to my initiative? Do I still get a turn after Mordecai now, or?
Don't think so.
Okay, then I'll wait for my next
I
turn.
think you get dropped to 0 when you fall unconscious.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter. Everyone roll initiative again.
wait, can we before we roll initiative actually help the thumpers understand what's happening? Because like I also need to react.
Yeah.
Like,
Body count.
You also wouldn't have because
count.
you spent 5 initiative, so you drop below 30. So you didn't get that.
Right. Oh, right.
So it's only been
The story
3
so far.
seconds in real time,
yeah.
but 30 minutes, an hour and a half in game. So MMFEC had been attacked by a surprise grenade thrown by the van that was subsequently followed by multiple other grenades and the sudden appearance of a number of troll killers. So currently we have 6 or so unconscious civilians, 2 dead civilians, 2 unconscious / possibly dead troll killers, and another one that is yet to actually be completely identified because they're on the roof. A dead barghast that has been eaten, and another troll killer that is conscious and shooting at people with an assault rifle.
And
The net number of troll killers visible now is 2.
2. One has not actually been spotted by anyone other than Sharky, but is known to be on the roof of the building that mainframe is in.
That's
there-
one of the 2, or is that
That
a
is
third?
one of the 2. There is likely also some sort of decker, because there has been multiple matrix attacks happening.
where are we all? Because I'm behind the pig.
Cromwell's still laying on the ground behind the car, I assume.
So it's on the other side of the
in
van?
First Street.
On first.
Street.
Closer to the street.
Yeah.
Mordecai is next to him, and so is Sharky.
And I'm up with not pebbles.
Marbles.
Marbles. I'm up with marbles.
Pebbles is a silly name
Yes,
for a
Pebbles is-
rock monster.
I'm up with him on the balcony of the Pike Place Grub.
And Elsie.
Has now arrived. Yeah. All right, so everybody give me your initiatives.
Welcome to the jungle.
Let's start with Cromwell.
Does the minuses that we're getting from the Barghast affect the base
25.
initiative?
Oh,
Yeah.
they definitely will.
25.
Oh, shoot.
Yes. Did you account for the fact that the Barghast affected your agility and your
It's
reaction?
now at -4, right? Yes.
Oh wait, it's only going.
No, it's still -5 because it's 1.
Although
it's
I'm
every 10
trying to remember
minutes.
the way the dice work. I lowered it, but I can't remember.
You're.
You
I think
roll
it's
the
my,
same number of
but
dice.
it's my ability that gives me the 3 extra dice, not
No,
my score.
It's not the number of dice that's
It's what
affected,
you
it's your
add.
base number
Yeah,
that gets
I
affected.
did account for
Okay,
that.
great. So 25.
Wow, that was good.
Elsie.
I used a point of my thumper edge to blitz, so I'm
Ooh,
at
smart.
26.
That was smart. That's smart. Bang.
17. I did not use my point of thumb ready to blitz. That was smart.
In frame.
11.
Mordecai.
38. I roll well.
Sharky.
Sharky got 20.
Marbles.
14.
All right. First up is Mordecai.
All right. First thing I'm gonna do is, well, fuck it. I'm gonna just eyeball the guy who shot at me, and I'm gonna hit him with a power bolt.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's see. We'll do force 7. And so this is going to be resisted by body only.
Cool. He's got the body of a rabbit.
So he has to resist 4 damage.
Oh, I understand. You're adding rabbit.
God damn it. Oh, now she only has
God.
95 dice.
How much did he need to resist?
4. I did not roll that well.
That's okay.
He takes a moderate, a little hit.
And then
to the ego.
I'm going to duck and get good cover behind the van.
Okay. So he kind of reels back. He had been sort of perched very much on the edge, clearly prepared to be firing over the edge, stabilized on the building. Elsie.
Great. I arrive. I perch up on the building and I survey.
You see, like, Cromwell fall.
Yeah, really not happy about that. So the guy near Cromwell is unconscious, correct? And Mordecai's healing him. So I start looking for anybody that might be on top of the roofs. I know the grenade launcher got bricked.
Yep, there's a guy on top of the roof that has now switched over to shooting people with an assault rifle.
Great. I would like to shoot him with my sniper rifle.
Cool.
Yes.
Sniper, sniper, sniper. And I'm gonna use 3 thumper dice.
I'm gonna roll to see if he is surprised by your presence.
Oh, because he might be. He might not expect it.
However,
Oh yeah, that's
his friend. Or 4 helping, 5 helping him. Thanks, guys. This is great.
Ah.
yes, maybe.
He is not surprised.
6.
I mean, I want him to go again, so I'm gonna add another 5 dice.
Wait, what?
That was
added your
just
dice.
seeing whether or not he was surprised.
That was
Oh.
Yes, to see whether or not he got to defend. And he gets to defend, so he's gonna add 5 dice to his defense test
Okay.
that have been generously provided by Anon.
Every dice she has to spend is a victory for us.
Yeah.
There's less dice she has to spend later.
Yeah. It's true.
How many?
6.
You miss.
But you look cool.
But you looked cool. You
That
looked real cool with your
5%
sniper
of
rifle.
draining of her dice pool really makes all the difference.
It does. I'm down to 85 dice now. That's like nothing. What happens if you try and flip a van again?
In my current condition, I can barely
minute.
climb into a van.
We have a van.
Cromwell.
What?
Flip the van.
All right, this is what happens. I'm gonna narrate what happened while Cromwell was unconscious as well. Cromwell has this giant flashback to weeks ago when he fell into a manhole. Before
Was the manhole on First Street?
it was we actually established where it was.
It was
It was the same time period. He'd just come back from parts unknown after fixing Mainframe's dress for her. Mordecai was off initiating, and Cromwell fell into a manhole and initiated. But
Like you
we
do.
did not define that exactly. But Cromwell has a flashback of that moment in the manhole looking up at the stars. And then a series of flashes. He sees an elven woman in regal robes talking to a much younger Cromwell, saying, like, "You have no perspective, Cromwell." He flashes forward, and Mainframe's drone is hovering above him, and he sort of sees himself from the drone's perspective. He flashes to Miss J talking to him about like being in the Matrix and looking down at her own body. And sort of like while she was injured and seeing her own body. And he flashes to Toth's eyeball, like flying around in the skyball, looking down. And he sits up and he speaks in like perfect arcane language. He moves his hands about and speaks with the same voice of a small boy reading him a spell book. A perfectly pronounced spell called Cryptothesia. And he speaks in a dark voice, and suddenly he can sort of see, but not from his own eyes. He can see from a point above him, ultrasonic sounds all about him. His vision travels outward and hits the glass of cars. He can't see into the windows, but he sees the entire layout of the Pike Place Market all around him as he sits up and says, "Great Bear."
Cromwell, what the hell?
And that's his turn.
All right. So with that moment, I'm just gonna shoot at some civilians.
Under my breath. I'm just gonna shoot.
See?
You
Gotta
gotta
kill some civilians, see?
before you can clean up the streets.
Then we'll go back to the speakeasy and do some dancing.
See?
Those dames.
It's just from the roof. Like, no, the one that was shooting at Fang is giving up on shooting at you and is gonna shoot at some civilians who are on this side of the van.
They're gonna pay for that.
That were in cover. So,
Oh, the ones I told to move?
yeah, he's gonna shoot at one of them.
Cromwell, you just cast a spell.
I think I did.
How the hell did you do that?
I can see you.
What?
I can see you from above.
You mean you can see me astrally?
No, I can see you from
You fall
above.
unconscious and are bleeding out.
No!
I mean, not colors.
Everything I love dies.
Did you love them?
I mean, I love the concept of them and who they were as humans. Like, as they were their first time voting.
I must feel bad murdering them.
No, you probably do. But no, you don't.
I have to set aside all concept of morals when I come in this room.
Take it off. This needs to come off.
They're going after your shotgun again.
Good. Do it. Oh, wait. Oh, no.
And they are extremely mad. You see on the Matrix this icon like flash to an angry humbao and then just give you the middle finger.
Can she contribute any dice to the...
Nope. I don't even know what that is. I can threaten you.
0 dice.
Tonight.
She could roll her thumper dice if she wanted to.
That's what I was saying.
Oh, I would like. I will
I'm
give
gonna
you
roll
some
5
thumper.
though. I'm gonna roll 5 thumper
Can I
dice.
give you?
You really need to do that.
Can I give you 3 of
Can't
my
grab
thumper
it from
dice?
the beaker because the beaker's too small. Don't worry, I got the 5 thumper dice. Oh, I'll take that one.
This is not going to end well.
Those are my 3 thumper dice.
Yeah, it's not great. I mean, it's just...
Oh yeah. Your shotgun needs to resist 11 matrix.
What does that even
How does
mean?
it resist?
You resist with your device rating and firewall.
Oh,
Because we didn't run it. Okay.
we can resist the first
We
time.
didn't do a resist the first time.
Oh, well then we might be fine. We have 7 and 11.
Wait.
I technically have a
device-
firewall.
No, that
Like,
you're
don't-
looking at your you're looking at...
If you it's your device rating times 2. So for most things it's 3, so roll 6 dice.
Okay, there we go. That's what.
Does she roll or do I roll?
roll for
She
me?
rolls because the device is the one doing the resisting.
Let's do it. Rocket to you.
Defend it against the damage from the angry humbao. That's like me.
So
3. So it takes another 4. No wait, how much did I say?
You said
Because
11.
last time
11.
Because last time we didn't do the separate resist
Yeah.
roll. You just told us that it
We'll
dealt.
assume that in both cases we rolled. How many dice was it?
I rolled 6, so I got 3 and 3. It's still 6 and an 18.
another-
It still goes down.
Yeah.
It would totally go down because you got 11 on that last one. So what does Vic's shotgun do?
So your shotgun, one of the bullets in it, like it tries to fire because it starts glitching and it tries to fire, and then instead the shell just explodes inside your gun and the whole thing starts smoking.
Would I know this?
You've probably seen a brick device before. It is bricked. It does
It's
not function.
bricked.
It will need to be repaired.
This was shoddy mixed shotters.
There is, I mean, someone else's shotgun available to you.
Oh, you said it exploded.
I know I did, didn't I?
It's okay. Luckily I have my 2 trustworthy companions with me.
Your 2 katanas.
Yep.
All right, and lastly, the one on the roof looks back at you, Mordecai, and saw through your powerbolt ploy and shoots it.
Great.
This time they are not doing full auto.
I'm
because
doing
they are
just
going to
fine.
compensate for recoil, and they are going to just shoot at you.
I'm gonna go ahead and
So
go
take a
full
-2 to your defiance roll.
to my defense.
Semi-automatic, yeah.
Okay, so I'm already taking -3 from all the damage I've taken. I'm going to so that's -5 total, and I'm going to add my willpower by going full defense. So there we go. 5 hits. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's not necessary. You made your point, Lauren.
How many are you rolling?
5.
Well, that seems fair.
I like 5 is a good number. Now that I'm just doing multiples of 5s, it's very easy to count by.
That makes sense.
You know, I'm doing a multiple of 5 as well.
They also fit really nicely into my hand and just makes it very
It's
satisfying.
0. 0 is the multiple of 5 that I'm doing. 0.
How many hits did you have?
5.
That's a multiple.
That is
Oh, yeah,
multiple
1
of 1.
multiplied by 5.
Math.
I like how we're the finger waves.
Huh? Limping from the pain, I've still managed to nimbly dodge. the
No,
hand.
not nimbly. It is very much would be a glancing blow, but it does no damage. So it like lands like by both of your feet, and you see like the pavement, the cobblestones
Okay.
crack.
How do you like my dancing?
I like it.
Thanks. I was being rhetorical. It's fine.
Sharky.
Sharky is going to fire his lightning bolt eyes at that guy. Does he have cover?
He has cover.
How far away is he?
On the roof.
He's on the roof, so we're what, 3 stories up? So that's 9 meters, and then you're probably at least another 9-10 meters. But you're probably about at least 25-30 meters away.
Well, he can run 28 meters, so he can get right up to him.
Yep.
And instead of firing his lightning bolt eyes, he has an icy cold aura that surrounds him of like sort of frozen water that, as it seeps off of him, it freezes in the air and turns to mist as it then evaporates. And he's just going to bitch slap the guy with his fin.
The fish slap.
Yeah, it's a fish slap, bitch slap. Either way. So it's reaction and
slap all day.
intuition.
Slap the day away. Slap. Slap.
She's lost it.
Splish slap.
Too many dice gone to her
Add
head.
5 stubborn dice and everything makes sense.
How
now.
many? What am I rolling?
Reaction and intuition.
Oh, great. I'm only adding 3 because that's how many came out in my hand.
That makes sense.
That's not a
Now all
multiple
the
of
numbers
five.
are wrong.
He's mad with dice.
How many hits?
5.
Your net hits are 1.
Take that.
Then
One
it's
back.
going to do 13 physical damage, armor piercing -6. And you need to roll the strength of the armor, and if there are no hits, the armor shatters.
Whoa.
As the effect of the ice.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
The armor does not shatter, but the individual does fall unconscious.
Good enough.
That's roof guy?
That's the roof guy.
Shark fin.
Roof guy.
Spins around.
There is
Damn.
one more person left. Roof guy was the one taking shots at Mordecai. The other guy was shooting at civilians. Them cities. Fang.
Yay! Just to be clear.
Where is this one person left?
The far side as the street turns into the market.
Just down street level?
I mean, he's like 10 meters away from me.
Probably, yeah.
So I could run and then do a chart.
Quick draw your katana and stab him. Yes, you can do that.
What do you yell when you do that? Do you not? Are you being stealthy?
No, it's definitely like a pay attention to me.
Dandelion.
Oh, it's probably pay attention to me. I'm the don't hurt any other trolls.
Which katana do you?
As I pull out the katana, there's a howl as the super deadly one. Cause there's Wolfblade,
but
and
then
then there's
there's
Wolfblade Light, and Wolfblade Light is,
Makes no noise.
makes no noise.
Wolfblade, to be clear,
It has
is
less
a blade
calories.
that has a magic spell on it to howl when it is drawn.
Wolfblade Light was named
Light
Wolfblade just because it
contains
killed a
the
wolf.
spirit
once.
of a wolf that Claudia killed months ago.
Fang killed
Fang
it.
killed months ago.
It was
Claudia did not kill any
Jupiter or Athena's wolf? Spirit
Venus.
Wolf.
So close, in the sense that you named a planet,
I did name him.
and then you named a
A
female
god.
deity from a
Combine-
different pantheon.
Combine those two, and we get. Yeah.
Jupiter and Athena.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how
Just-
much less I roll because it is.
That was remarkable, actually.
Do I? Oh, I'm gonna just ask. Do I get surprised because he's unexpecting me?
No.
You always expect Wolfblade.
Yeah.
Like
Did you quick draw?
Oh, I can quick draw. Yeah, that's fine. I roll 5 plus my agility, which is only 4 now. I'm gonna get 3 hits. I get 3 hits. Can I use a point of edge to re-roll my attack?
Yeah.
Can I use the remaining 4 thumper dice I have to add to this murder attack?
I'll let you pick one or the other.
I'm gonna use a point of edge to re-roll my attack. Thank you for limiting my abilities so that I can be awesome later. Better. So as Fang is running up at the guy with a total roll of 6.
I
I
added 2 thumper dice, by the way.
She just goes, I'm the orc you're looking for. It's one of those like really low runs with a of the feet. That's the sound feet makes on cobblestone.
It is beautiful. To be clear, it is a glorious run, an excellent dexterous draw of the katana, and the troll killer just takes this glide backwards as the katana slides just in front of his face. This is
Do I get cool points?
sure, they're worth nothing, but you get them. Mainframe.
all right. So where is this damn Deca that keeps that keeps trying
Trying to
to
give me a matrix search and find them.
Wait, I thought they were the one on the roof.
4.
You would need to have marks to actually trace their icon to know where they are physically, but you can.
Yeah, I don't need. I just
you
wanted.
found their
Can I
icon.
find them and
Yes.
attack them?
Yes.
Great. So I've changed my program build so I can I replace Fork with Tantrum.
Okay.
One of my favorites. Yes. And I set that up real quick. So I load up my favorite horse manure smell because it's actually no, it's overpowering fishy smell here because it's the
fish
market
market.
and
Yeah,
that's
no,
what happens.
Very thematic.
Are they still
And
like
then-
throwing fish like while this is all going on?
Yeah, yeah,
never
no,
stop.
totally.
The tourists still wait in
Good to
line to
know.
get thrown over the fish.
And
Tourists don't care that a bunch of trolls are getting killed.
do I
Grenades going off.
do I have
People scattered.
is there any place I can drop into VR and be safe from where I am at the grill?
Marbles.
I mean, you feel like you're probably safe. You got a spirit next to you.
Marbles goes.
Okay, I think that I don't speak marbles, but I assume that's he's got my back in rock, and so I switch over to VR. I don't know if I can do an attack action on the same turn or not, but it should allow me to re-roll initiative, so I'll get more actions this combat pass.
No, that is a simple action, and attacks are all complex.
Okay, but I can re-roll initiative and.
Yep. So reroll your initiative.
Damn it! Oh, I rolled the right thing.
12 plus 10. 29.
That's nice.
Cold sim.
So that actually would bring us now or to the bottom of our initiative pass. What you notice though is, and you probably see this on the Matrix, is that, and anyone else who's looking visually, the van has, the polling van has like closed its door and is starting to drive away.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know what we can.
care?
Your choice. The polls don't close for another 2 hours.
So all those people are gonna
Are we gonna try to?
We're gonna try.
Mainframe, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Great. That's. Well, I think it's still more important that we take out that Decker before he does any more damage, so I'm gonna focus my attack there. I figure you guys can maybe figure out how to stop the van. So I will go ahead and data spike the Decker.
Okay.
Well.
I mean, one of you can. Maybe. I cannot.
And then I'm going to re-roll all of my misses with one of my fabulous anon edges. So thank you, because that means I get to re-roll 12 dice. Yay! Oh, do I get a bonus because this is a persona? Is he a persona?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's another. This is going terribly.
What does this persona look like?
It has since changed itself into an angry humbo.
Oh, that's right.
And then I would rather just go all in one go. I'm gonna use all 5 thumper dice that I have.
Oh, by the way, I've used up all my thumper dice.
Yeah. So that is a total of 6 hits.
The angry humbo is like, whoa, and then just like consumes it. And, just, and the face turns into a smile for a moment.
Oh.
Of course. Briefly a satisfied humbo. Mordecai.
The van's leaving, guys. Do we care?
Yeah, we care.
How do we stop?
Do we want to help them leave?
No. They're gonna have to pull it around the corner and we're just gonna redirect people there, I think.
Wait, we're just telling them to block.
Yeah.
We don't. It's probably them who doesn't want the votes counted driving it.
Don't
Well-
jump to too many conclusions there. We didn't see anybody get in the driver's seat. We don't want to kill an innocent just because.
Is this, have we seen the driver of this van?
We did earlier
You
today.
guys have met him.
Okay.
When you arrived, like the driver, you know, like there are 2 people working the pole. There's a driver and there's like a attendant.
Okay.
I'm going
Also know the
to.
van took a pretty serious hit from a grenade.
Yeah, he may just be going to safety.
Yeah.
Verify his identity before doing damage to him.
All right. I'm just going to use a power bolt on one of the tires of the van.
Why can't we
To
let
try
the
to-
tires escape? Like, I get it. We want these people to vote, but also like,
I've got the van. You take out
Yeah.
the you take out the troll killer.
Which troll killer? Is there still one?
There's one standing
left,
in the
the
street.
one that
Yeah.
Fang
Fighting.
Take the one in the
Couldn't
street. I think
stand.
Cromwell and I can handle the van.
Okay, fine. Can I see the guy in the street?
Yes.
Let's do a stun bolt on him. So this will be just versus willpower.
Okay. That is just a puny number of dice. Oh, I know how to make it better.
I'm gonna use.
Save MFEC if you can.
I'm going to use 100% of my dice, thumper dice.
I just realized if we lose this,
So
Duca Savelli might not win.
it's going to be 8 stun damage that he has to resist with just willpower.
I think he had already taken some damage. But it's not quite enough to drop him unconscious.
Gah.
About half of it hits him. He like reels backwards from Fang, and just like this time it was not a graceful like dodge of her katana blade. It was like a clear stumble, like oh god. Elsie.
Can I see the van? Great. I want to take a running start and leap to the top of the van.
From the roof.
Yep.
You are going down about 6 meters horizontally or vertically, and then probably out like another.
Yeah.
5.
Can I use a go first to simultaneously run and catch her?
I think she can make it.
Okay.
I definitely think she can make it.
From the van?
Uh,
I'm trying to figure.
She's
She's on a
jumping
roof
down?
and she's jumping. Yeah. So the van's
So
here.
I have free fall.
okay.
Yeah. And I have gymnastics. So
All right.
you figure out.
Yeah.
how-
So we'll do this. Okay. So you're charging. We'll say. So you can add 2 to your dice pool.
Okay.
I would like you first to roll me. Oh, it's gonna be gymnastics to land where you want to land, and then I think free fall to determine how much damage you take from landing. So first roll me your gymnastics.
Okay. I'm just gonna add 2 thumper dice to that. Because, you know. Oh, shoot. That was my.
It's a hit! It's a hit!
Keep it.
I'll allow it.
3, 4, 5. Great. 5.
5 hits? Okay, you succeed in landing where you want to land. So now give me your
Does she
free
survive?
fall to see whether or not you take any damage.
Great. I'm gonna add 2 thumper. Ah!
Does that one a hit?
What did I? 2 thumper dice.
Hands.
Did you add any thumper dice to your gymnastics roll?
Yeah, 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your hands aren't like roughed from last week. Like,
yeah.
they need to re-get their calluses.
Janine described herself as dice itchy last week.
Itchy dice fingers.
Itchy dice fingers.
Sorry. Okay. There we go. Ooh, 4.
Okay. So you were going down about 6 meters.
And I do the thing
Yeah.
when I like jump from the roof,
Yeah.
like the legs keep going, and I do the whole like.
Like Elsie's probably been watching a few too many trids of Assassin's Creed.
Probably.
And has a slightly missed perception on how well one can jump off of a building and like
Yeah.
onto a moving vehicle.
Yeah.
So you land, you don't take any damage, but you definitely did not land gracefully. Like
Right.
Elsie kind of face plants. Like she's like, oh, on
Imagine
the van.
I like land and then like I land, I take the landing in my legs and then I just tip forward and
Yeah.
bang my head on the front of
Yeah,
like-
so you're like flat on top of the van.
Good.
Okay. If I have any left to my turn, I would just like to like tap on the okay.
I'd like to pull out my monofilament chainsaw.
Hey, Cromwell.
I don't think you have.
Yes, Cromwell. Cromwell looks down on all this from above. Everything's sort of grayish and black and white, but he can see very sharply. So he, I would like to run. The van's just starting to pull away.
Yeah, it's barely moved.
I would, and to be clear, I want to use the jumping, which is strength based,
Okay.
not agility, to try to leap onto the top of the van.
Okay.
Do I have to dodge a troll?
I feel like it's a large enough van that I'm probably not going to land.
Okay.
Probably.
Jumping isn't a defined
Just
skill.
a few
No,
like
it
critical
is.
strength.
It is specifically
Okay.
strength based. I'll have the rules right here.
Right. What page? What page in the rule?
I don't have the rule book. I wrote it down on my
Ooh, that's nice.
cheat sheet here. And it's been a while since I've used it.
Whatever. I'll believe
Strength
you.
is running and swimming. I call that good.
Well, I have the simple rule right
Claudia
here.
calls it
You're
good.
swimming through
Make
the
your
air.
jump roll.
Yes.
Make
Make sure it's not modified. I'm no longer blind, but I am hurt, so.
It's gonna be fine.
How tall is the van? I should ask before I
2
jump.
meters probably.
2 meters.
Wait, that's it?
Yeah, it's
On
probably
meter.
Oh. Well, I jumped 3 meters. Do I make it, or do I need to re-roll it?
Maybe a grapple.
Right.
Something
I have
agility.
too many
based.
modifiers right
Give
now.
me something agility. Any check that involves your agility.
All right. In that case, I use the thumper dice I have to undo my. I use 4 of them because
Make a grapple. I want like just another strength check to see if you grip onto the side of the van.
yes.
there any reduction
all right,
in
well, it's a
Bargat's
grapple.
dice?
I can definitely do that.
No, it takes 10 minutes before that happens.
6
Let's
hits.
complete it.
It stopped affecting you, so now you're gonna begin recovering, but it'll take 10 minutes before you get
6 hits.
6 hits. You succeed in slamming, like, gripping your fingers onto the top of the van, and, like, you can pull yourself up.
Nice.
And
I do so.
also be prone on the roof. They are done. You are being attacked. The angry Humbao is mad at you. And this time they're gonna they're gonna go, and then like an inverse Kirby spit out at you gross things that you spat at them. It's horse manure. Or no, it's dead fish. And because I had 4 thumper dice already in my dice rolling area, I'm just gonna put those into the pool. Or I won't be able to reduce that number. It's cool. I can just have that many dice. How many hits?
5.
He misses you.
I take a bite out of the humbao. Just a glancing bite. But
Just a wee bite. A wee bite. All right. The one that you tried to kill with a katana is going to shoot you in the face. Fang?
Yes, that makes sense. Why would they not do that? I was drawing an angry
The
humbao.
veracity of your statement is confirmed. No.
Shoot at me. What are you gonna do? Shoot at me? Yeah, you're gonna shoot at me really, really good. What is your net hit? I got
2. I only got 1 net hit. But you still need to resist 11 physical damage, armor piercing -2.
guys. That is a walk in the park for us, dude.
Right. How many?
11.
Yes. Okay. Well, that's
You
good.
-2.
I understood that part.
Did you? Did you hear that part? Should I repeat that part? It's -2 to your armor. So,
I did. Oh, how many?
Oh, Fang.
This is what I get for talking trash. So it was once again 12.
11.
I can count. Oh. So bullets happen. We're in like 4, so we get Fang tends to go one of these, and he just goes rat-a-tat-tat all over this side. There's little blood, and then it goes wires. And Fang's like, oh,
Oil.
you know, hours. And there's also there's a little bit of a coughing and a little bit of blood comes out of her mouth. That's normal. That's normal. That happens all the time.
Sharky.
Sharky is going to look down at the from the roof at that remaining guy, and he's going to fire his lightning bolt eyes at him.
I feel like 3 Shadowrunners and 1 troll killer, and he's still alive, guys.
Wait.
1 troll
No.
killer with 100 dice.
I'm gonna.
I got it. I'm gonna.
I have 56 now, okay?
I'm gonna use a point of Thumper Edge on Sharky's behalf to re-roll the misses on this.
So this is the one that's on the roof. No.
No, he's the one who keeps
Oh,
attacking you
but
back.
I wanted to stab it.
8 hits.
Your net hits are 4.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So his lightning shoots out of Sharky's eyes, and he grins as the lightning hits him for 16 electrical damage, armor piercing -6.
He sizzles a little bit. You briefly see a flash of his skeleton, like in a cartoon, and then he crumples to the ground, singeing.
Sharky is pleased.
Oh my god, guys, we finished! All
is
the
also
people are
pleased.
unconscious. The van is leaving, so we're gonna drop out of initiative order, and you guys can take actions kind of as you would like. So the van is still continuing to drive away.
I tip my head over and tap on the window and I'm like, hi.
The drivers will immediately start swerving to throw you off.
Oh,
Wait.
They haven't seen Elsie before.
Yeah.
I give them like a thumbs up and start mouthing like, I'm
No,
here.
make a strength check.
You can't face your way out of this, Elsie.
Watch me try.
Do I need to as well?
Yeah.
I'm gonna add 2 thumper dice, because that seems a good use. 2.
You've met everyone else. They haven't met you, and you're a human.
Oh.
Do I have do I have their comlink information?
Probably, yeah.
May I send a message that says she's with us?
Yeah.
2.
2, 4.
Oh shit.
You fall off the van.
Can I try to catch her?
Yes.
Is she...
Like they swerve while you're leaning over, and you're just like start leaning even further. And
He just like grabs me by my jacket, and I'm like,
Spider monkey.
go ahead and give me a reaction plus intuition.
Has it been another turn now?
No.
No, it's 10 minutes for the effect.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It just stays the same. All right.
Probably 10 minutes will pass.
I'm gonna use those thumper dice now to try and catch
Question.
Elsie.
Is HDR coming?
Probably, but you know, HDR is probably like 5-10 minutes.
but we
out.
They
didn't
don't really
do
care.
anything wrong this time, right?
No, but we.
3 hits,
There are some unlicensed.
3 hits.
and that was all my thumper dice.
All of them. You succeed in catching her.
Good.
So you guys got this under control, right?
The van then sort of stops, and they send back, and they're like, "Really? With you?
Yeah, I know she's young.
Right, she's with us. She's
Human."
There are some who are sympathetic to the cause.
Well, our van just got blown up a little bit, so we're leaving. We're closing these polls early.
No!
What can we
I can't hear this conversation.
what can we do to help you keep them open? It's a huge blow to these folks if those close.
And you-
We've taken out the gunner from upstairs. We've taken out the other folks who were aggressing. What
There are a lot of dead people on the ground.
2 or 3.
Look, most of those dead people would want the votes of the Ork Underground to be counted. If you close the polls, then orcs and trolls will ask to work the day jobs all the time because the humans don't do it. They don't get to vote because they just get off their wage slave jobs. They come here, there's no poll. The whole election has changed.
I'm like trying to get him to roll down the window. I'm like, hey,
Like the driver's like, "There's a lot of people talking. There's just
I
a
want
lot."
to talk to you.
Give me a performance or like a negotiation.
Negotiation to roll down.
While this is going on, I'm just going around and I'm healing all of the people who are still not dead.
So Humbao is still on the Matrix. Did he run away?
They disconnect.
They disconnected.
Wait,
No fun.
they
No.
chose to leave?
Yeah.
That's kind of the thing about the Matrix. You can just log out if you're bored.
Why? They were winning.
Technically, he thinks he won.
I mean, he knows all his friends are dead. Like, his work is done.
So, Sharky found a grenade launcher up there. Mm-hmm. He
What?
brings
It's
it.
bricked.
Oh, but that's.
She bricked it.
Yeah.
No, fix it.
How many more grenades are in there?
None.
Oh, how
Is
convenient.
a bricked thing still usable? Like,
Yeah.
repair it? Mm-hmm. Sharky's gonna bring it down to me regardless.
It's evidence. I don't know. Maybe we should leave it up there. We don't want to be.
Oh, because then.
You also will have to like switch over any of the owners and things like that. So there. You can do
I
it.
would prefer not to.
Sharky brings it up to you and just drops it at your feet, and he's grinning.
Sharky, why?
Let's continue.
9.
9. So they kind of like hesitantly, the driver like rolls down the window and has a moment of being like, "I've never really done this before. Like, I'm gonna keep driving."
Hey, I need you to pull over. Can you take a right
like
up here?
you're just like driving down. First
All right,
Street,
I just pull him out as gently as I can.
probably on the other side of the van.
I've
If you want to smash the window and take out the passenger, Elsie's on the driver's side.
wait, I just caught. I'm literally like.
You're holding me. I'm still over.
I just caught her. I feel like I'm here. I can't. I've got reach too. I can't.
You both will fall off the van.
If
Look,
you
if
do,
this
you
isn't
take
moving-
a risk that you drop Elsie and/or you fall off the van yourself. To try and reach like you're holding Elsie with one hand and then to try and
I'll
reach your
give
other
them
hand
through to
in.
market. How fast can they be going?
They're not
Actually,
going that fast. Like we know how fast.
if you just like
they're making they've like pulled out and they're like starting
Got
to
the
drive
window
down
down, I
First
can
Street.
crawl
You
in.
also do hear the sounds of sirens approaching.
Yeah, I feel like we've lost
I am
this
not
one.
comfortable with taking the grenade launcher that was used to murder civilians. I feel like it needs.
Wait.
So we
Here's
will
the
come
resolution.
to that. Let's do
Here's the
vehicle
resolution
first.
I want. We can defend the polling station. You can create a barrier around what part. Can people go through barrier? I guess they can't.
No.
We can still defend the
idea.
polling station
Uh,
ourselves.
I'm just gonna beep at them, being like, we we're a part of this fight and we have no backing. If we are caught, we are going to prison. As a person who's been to prison, I will never get parole again. And I doubt that a lot of us will get parole. Maybe Elsie will get sent to juvie, which...
What do we...
We can't hold
Look,
me.
Fang, I'm happy to go to prison if it means the first orcs of the Ork Underground get to vote.
I really want them to vote, but also we can...
I think I'm gonna go back to bed. It's fine. Everything's fine. I signed up for this
I
one,
say,
and they
hey!
told me I could. Ah!
Hey, you're gonna turn down Western and you're gonna pull off on the side street on Union, okay?
I didn't think this would actually happen.
Is he doing it?
Intimidate.
We need to pull the van back around and then cheese it. I love that phrase, by the way.
You have used it like
I am in
5
favor.
times tonight.
I am in favor of the cheesing it plan. We need the
Sharky brings you more weapons from
Why is he bringing them to me?
from the other.
Elsie, she likes them. Because Sharky, thank you, but
It's like a dog bringing a bird.
yeah.
He's like,
Can I take Sharky by the
Has
fins
to.
and say, "Thank you, Sharky. That'll be all."
he grins and then floats off.
Okay. Fang?
Yes.
Comes back with
you
like,
want any
Like
of
Fang is
these?
like leaning and being like, no,
you're leaning
their
against the pig.
evidence. I believe that Knight Aaron needs this evidence. And I'm like, is there any... I'm gonna just...
HDR is probably still a minute or two out before they
I'm
actually
just gonna
arrive.
take the bad guys, troll killers, and just drag them over to the guns and just make a big pile of evidence.
Can she like stick a sign in them that says evidence?
Elsie.
7.
7. They just sort of slam on the brakes and they're like, I was not prepared for this to happen. They said you would protect us and there are people dead and then the van is damaged and it needs to be fixed because I don't know how well it will.
Listen, the trolls and orcs of Seattle need you to get your shit together right now, okay?
Tell him I'm with Knight Errant. I am, I've got it ready.
Can I help them fix the van?
I got a head rush from that guy.
I have an automotive mechanic.
I'm with...
Depends if we care about getting caught.
Well, if I'm helping them.
The person has stopped.
Charlie Hammer is with Knight Errant. Like, he's got an established identity and a position in the company. And he's happy to provide them his identification, these drivers.
Con.
I say, listen, I'm gonna call my buddy Charlie Hammer, who's with Knight Errant. He's gonna take care of it all. And this time I'm like snaking my arm through the window and opening the door because I assume it has like, can't.
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand. Is that what it is?
Plumbing?
Palming. Sorry, I've been playing too much 5th edition.
But Charlie Hammer's a troll, so maybe you guys would feel more comfortable with that. I'm palming.
While they're doing that, I divorce myself from the generously. I take some photos of the evidence, but I do not take it or modify it in any way. Pardon?
Do you pay your bill at the bar and grill?
Yeah, there's a cred stick. That's fine. And I head downstairs and start investigating the damage to the vehicle to see if
the
there's
vehicle is now slowly because it's downtown and it's busy and there's panicked and running and rioting. Not rioting at this point, but panicking, running. The van is moving slowly down the street, so you probably can't get to it right away.
but it's stopping.
It is just stopped and it's like a little bit down First
All right,
Street.
so I head over. I overheard
Will
the
you
call.
please finish this conversation?
Yeah, Elsie.
Great. So, I have got the door open.
Yep.
Hopefully I'm talking to them.
Yep.
And Cromwell's getting dressed up. Yeah.
He's actually wearing.
You're already wearing
he's
it?
wearing
Okay,
the
I
Knight
didn't
Errant
know
outfit, so-
I make introductions and I try to talk to, I assume there's a second person in the van.
Mm-hmm.
And I talk to them about alternative streets to be on for polling. Or there's-
How many hits on your
Oh, on the con?
on the con?
I forgot to roll it. 8.
So the driver still seems super panicked, but the like polling coordinator is like puts their hand on their shoulder and like it's probably like this is for the best. We really need to make sure these people vote, and if we don't do our job here, like all of this could collapse? What about all of the other polling stations if you know their runners are not as are even less competent than the ones that were protecting us?
Oh.
And so the driver's like, okay, we probably shouldn't park this van where the attacks happened. So where would be a good place that's like nearby that you could still bring people to and from? You're still gonna do that, right? You're still gonna do that part, right? Because they won't know where to go.
Yep. Is there a good place we could bring it to one of the entrances of the Troll Underground? Because I assume it's...
Most of the other ones had separate vans on it, so this was one of the main entrances.
Okay.
You could probably go like around on Western Street, which would still get you somewhere similar. It's a slightly less trafficked area. You might need to set up some traffic negotiations.
What about Post Alley?
If you want to drive the van into Post Alley, it would be very difficult for people to stand. Like the van is almost the size of Post Alley.
I don't have to do that.
I can't open the doors if you drive it.
That was my idea too.
We don't need doors. Throw it in half.
Okay, so
I mean, Post Alley is pretty. I mean, like, there's probably some space on either side of it, but then you're also in an enclosed.
great. So are we in contact with I say to Cromwell, hey, so why don't we set up the van on Western and then have a 2-block choke point on either end, so it's just pedestrian traffic, so we can cut it off at like, you know, Union.
You could also,
and maybe.
I mean, you could probably potentially do Post Alley if you wanted to.
Yeah, it's.
Let's settle that right
It'll
to
be
the bottom.
cozy.
It's a shooting gallery, though.
The exit to the Troll Underground was actually in the alley, right? That's where we were taking people up from.
Yeah.
So we put it right there, and if Mordecai could create like a tread phantasm that instructs him which direction to go.
You want a bunch of signs? Is that
We could just make
what you're asking for?
Sure, I think so.
Starts pulling out her spray
Anything
paint
to
that she used on her
tell him what
helmet.
direction to go.
Sure. I mean, we can also, just spray paint. Vote this way, arrow.
You can do it in gum.
Oh God.
We build a gum wall.
To defend them. You gotta be aware of any of those toxic shamans.
Right, that's the background count.
So you
probably
guys
not out.
do that.
It's like a background kind of one.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming they start doing that, right?
Okay. So the driver will be convinced. So where do you want to set it up? Alley?
Post Alley. Yeah, and we'll make sure, so we want to have like far away from the van, we want to have a person stationed at each end.
Okay.
To be like basically a passer through, and then probably station somebody on a rooftop.
Okay. So you guys start getting that set up. You notice though that one, there's kind of a fair amount of panic, and a few minutes later, as you're like pulling around in the van, because this is one-way street, you know, you gotta around the right way of the block. HCR is gonna arrive, and immediately several night errant guards will get out. They'll start surveying the scene, and begin questioning people.
By then, I had hoped to take those who were conscious and who wanted to go back to the underground, because I'm assuming some of them do not like Knight Errant. And also, I am bleeding profusely, so they're gonna assume I was in the fight, and I do not have a permit to be in that
I'll
fight.
go around and I'll heal everyone that needs healing, including myself.
Are you healing the civilians? Do you need me to run medkit on her?
Let's do magic and then med kits.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm just poking fingers. This is fine. We just need to move quickly so that we can.
You can heal all 6
Oh, well, okay. That's great.
of the physical, not the stun.
That's fine. I only have that one. What?
Reverse blood, reverse
Yes.
blood, reverse oil, reverse oil.
Does the blood just I
It
assume
just
the bullets
creeps
just pop
back.
out?
Yeah.
It's like that scene from X-Men. Yeah. That also doesn't make any sense. Anyway.
Thank you, Big Papa. Are you doing okay?
I'm a little rough around the edges, but I'll be fine.
So are there any other devices?
Not that you notice it in terms of being threatening. There's the van. It does need some repair. You notice that it's got a little bit of damage to it. There's some concern about how clean the signal going out of it, especially because the closer they get to the Ork Underground, the more noise they're going to have to contest with.
Okay, is that a like hardware repair or okay? Well then,
Yeah,
I can help them with that.
Get to work with it. So you and the driver are gonna start. We'll teamwork. And the driver's like, I'm like a mechanic, but I'm not so good at the computery parts. And like the side of it just got kind of shredded.
And I have the golden screwdriver ability, so I'm actually pretty fast at this.
Cool.
So I can help him pretty quickly get things back up and running.
Great.
Do you need a formal test, or do we just
Yeah,
assume
give me
it's
a
successful?
formal test.
Okay.
We'll kind of see how successful it is.
All right, and that's computer plus hardware.
Does anyone else have like first aid abilities for stun damage?
Is that or is that?
Yeah, I can absorb damage.
I got
it's logic.
Sorry, that makes more sense.
I have first aid. I can first aid clear stuff.
I could use some first aid.
Yeah, because it's the computer section that you're working on fixing. He's going to do the mechanic portion. You're kind of repairing the.
Can you say, for example, when we hit like 2 hits, and then anything after that?
I don't have it.
I got 6 hits, and with golden screwdriver, those count to reduce the amount of time of the repair and for the hits for repair. So
So it probably takes you 30 minutes or so, maybe an hour.
each
somewhere.
dice like takes
it's
it
about-
from an hour to like half to 15 to.
So it's probably about 30 minutes to get the thing where you're comfortable that it's going to be functioning as accurately and correctly as it was before.
Crom will contact the bear doctors and ask them, because they can send spirits, what can do healing.
Yeah. Give me your persuasion.
Fang attempts
Do
to
I
help.
Etiquette. You can give me etiquette.
Let's,
I
I
think
think
I
it's
get
your
like a
logic
1
plus-
dice bonus for my.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But Fang Slappadashes was like, feel better, and then like
2 hits.
put some aspirin in your mouth, and then
They're
rubs
like-
your muscles.
I
Oh,
mean, this is kind of out of our purview,
Excellent.
and we might get in some trouble because they're native, right? They're on the.
They're on Council Island.
Yeah, they're on Council Island, so they're kind of concerned, and they're like, well, it would look a little suspicious if we send a lot of spirits, but we can send a spirit as support.
Alright, I'll do what you can. There's orcs and trolls once bleeding in the streets.
And so they will send a guardian spirit to protect the van, and just like appearing on top of the van is like a giant bear with a sword and a helmet. It's what a bear shaman guardian spirit would look like, right?
They have gauntlets.
Yeah, it's got like little bear gauntlets and like.
can it have like a headband? I feel like it should have a headband.
Ew, it has a helmet.
Under the head.
It has like a helm. Like this is like old school armor. Oh wait,
Right.
wait. It doesn't have gauntlets because it has bear arms.
Oh god.
I wanted one thing today, and it was a bear with gauntlets.
I really want someone to draw this bear.
So, like, how much time passes? Because we can also heal naturally.
Yeah, so you probably, I mean, you're gonna have a fair amount of downtime. You're working to set some stuff up, so you're not, so several of you are still doing things, so you're probably not resting as one would be required to heal a lot of the damage. Mainframe is gonna be working on repairing the hardware. Elsie is doing a lot of, like, yelling at people, I assume, to get them to stand where she wants with the right guns.
Yeah.
So a lot of coordinating people. Fang, you're going to be taking people back as much as possible. Cromwell, what is kind of your main?
I'm gonna use now that he can do this. He actually he moves his vision around the area, just sort of looking for any attacks or anyone what looks like they're getting lost.
Okay. Mordecai, you're mostly healing people.
I heal as many people as I can, and then after that, I'll just sort of keep a lookout in astral vision.
So you, over the next sort of 30 or so minutes, you're getting everything set up, and you notice over the next kind of 30 minutes beyond that, it's very quiet. There's really no one comes by. There's HTR is still investigating the area. They'll probably come over and do some questioning, and ask you. So like they may encounter.
I mean, I'm not.
Who they find.
Roll for that.
Are the security cameras in Pike Place on a host of any kind?
Yeah, probably the market has its own host.
Is it a highly secured host?
No, nothing, not like corporation or anything. It's relatively low. It's probably like a 4 or 5 rating, somewhere in there.
I'm particularly looking for footage that might implicate Fang in particular. A little bit less so the others. Anybody who, but I assume if I watched it, I'd know what seemed, if anything would seem problematic. Like Mordecai was just helping people. He wasn't
Yeah, like
murdering terribly
Or some
much.
stun bolts.
I mean,
Those aren't visible, though.
No. There's some clear magic being cast.
Cromwell was
Like, what's it?
attacked, so there's not much to implicate him. He could have been a victim,
Are
but
we-
Fang was out with weapons.
What are we concerned about?
Mostly that
specifically?
nobody
that?
get implicated in a knight errant investigation and be associated with the attack.
Well,
But we were all helping to defend against the attack.
Dana specifically said that it was not official, and we'd be
It
on
will
our
not
own if-
support us.
Yeah. Still, we just happened to be there, right?
I came
She
there
has
with
unlicensed
So
weapons.
let's find out who they talk to.
I would like
Yeah.
to. I would like to take footage of her, if I can, off of the security cameras while I'm sitting around in the booth.
Cromwell.
Oh, thank God.
Oh no.
Knight Errant Guard is going to approach you as you are probably what appears to be just sitting there, not looking at anything. I need a like. Can you excuse me, sir? Can you tell me what happened here?
I sign. Is Elsie nearby?
Yes.
I sign just a minute, and I motion to Elsie.
I'm sorry, do you need to speak with Mr. Hammer?
Are you a Knight Errant Guard? I'm sorry. I'm gonna need your identification number.
Okay.
I signed that to him.
Okay.
I give them my Charlie Hammer sim.
What's the rating?
It is a Cat 6.
Okay. And does he actually have
I have the full. It's registered as a Knight Errant.
Okay.
He's registered as a private investigator for a Knight Errant.
Is Cromwell blind and deaf? Like, is that the...
He's pretending.
No, but he speaks sign language. He and Elsie speak sign language. It's one of their.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm sorry, officer. I'm assuming you're going to be filing a report then about what happened here, so I will just accept that. Are you a civilian, ma'am? Were you here during the incident?
I'm a community organizer.
Okay. Would you be able to tell me something that happened? Some of what happened here?
Yeah, I was coming down to check out how the voting was happening, and I saw these guys just kind of open fire and throw some grenades
Can
around.
you describe these individuals?
Not really nice looking guys, you
Can
know.
I send a message to our troll killers?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can.
Troll killers.
Give me your.
Pretty sure I know what troll killers look like, though.
Yeah. but
Right,
you
I
weren't
mean, they
here
have,
for
like,
any of it.
tattoos and stuff.
So
It's
give me a
like-
con.
What? Con.
Yeah.
And she's not lying per se.
Wow.
Cover up. The
It's true. I arrived late. I saw some guys throw some grenades and shoot some people.
Can be a negotiation, whichever. Whatever your
I think she
social-
just doesn't want to have to go to court.
7.
Well, all right. Can you provide a little bit more specific description of these individuals who were just shooting?
Well, they're
people,
over
nasty guys?
in the pile.
Yes, I was wondering if you knew who moved all of these people into the pile and then planted a sign that just said the word evidence on them. Using
know-
red spray paint. The E on the end didn't quite fit. It really just says evident.
I didn't see it. I was helping the van get to safety and some other civilians, so I actually don't see who did that.
It's like a Looney Tunes cartoon. you
Yeah,
know?
it is an arrow,
Just
and
like-
the arrow's the entire page.
Yeah. I love it.
Can I get a name, ma'am? And a contact information in case we need some further information from you.
Yes. Let me.
So this ID. Wait. No. This one.
Yeah.
It's all in one wallet, and she just flips through. And like,
Kim Mather.
What's the rating?
4.
wow.
I think it's okay if it's only 4 hits. It takes a moment. You're like, hold your breath as the guard kind of like goes, thank you, Miss Mather. We may be in touch. Best of luck here with the voting. Did you... and then one of the other Knight Errant guards, maybe while you're coming and repairing it, is going to come over and kind of chat with you and the driver just about like the repairs and what you're doing and you know, what happened to the van. And the driver's just like, I wasn't prepared for any of this, but we're fixing the van. There were grenades, and these people, they were helping us, and they were very nice, and they're here to protect us, and they are clearly just saying. The driver will probably say that you are Shadowrunners if you let them continue talking.
Okay, I walk into a hug. I know it's been a really rough day, and you are one of the bravest people I know out here. They're an orc. Let's just say they're an orc. The driver's an orc.
Aww.
I am so sorry you had to go through this.
You know, I like to think that the world was a better place than it is sometimes, and it's just really harsh when you get very violently reminded that things are not so good for people.
And officer, what is the officer's name? Officer...
Ragnarok!
Nope, I have names.
Ragnarok.
Did you just say Ragnarok?
That's not. Officer Rock could be a name.
Officer Black.
Officer Black. It was a very traumatic situation. I was nearby buying a humbao, and there happened. It looked like the grenades were coming down off the roof. They couldn't have been prepared. You can see why so shaken up. It's been a really rough day. Is there do you have any advice for us, making sure that we've closed the polls safely? Anything else we can do to make sure the van's protected?
I would very much recommend you leave the area, and they're just the remainder of the Ork Underground are going to just have to go to alternative polling locations. This is definitely unsafe here. Give me a performance.
I have some dice in that.
I know.
I believe in you.
God, I didn't roll enough dice. So that's another. I have 2 dice, so I will use those dice. Thank you, Sophitia, and thank you, Alana Rose, because the dice have not been my friends today. Oh, both of those were hits. 2 hits. So Mayfriend, she gets like a coughing, like.
Officer Black kind of like gives you a sort of a scowl and seems to be catching on to the fact that you are clearly repairing the van and like probably weren't involved in the actual shooting, but definitely there's something off going on. And so they're like, you're going to need to leave this area. We're going to have to cordon off this entire area for security purposes.
Elsie sends a message to Mainframe that's like, are you trying to do face work again?
I am trying to fix the van.
Okay.
You guys can run interference if you don't want police officers around.
I walk up to the police and I say, I just heard that you guys are going to be providing security and an escort for the van. That is so generous to the people of Seattle. And I say it very loudly so all the surrounding orc and trolls can hear me. And I'm like, you know what?
Aaron is protecting us.
You know, Knight Errant, you know, you guys are really so superior to Lone Star, and I just want to let you know how happy I am that you're part of our city and that you are so concerned about its citizens being able to have access to voting, that you're willing to reroute and change your day just a little bit for the rest of us.
Give me a performance.
Is there a guilt trip?
Yeah, plus 2 dice for guilt.
7.
Oh, convenient.
Can't fit my hand in this little tiny beaker.
Careful, soon you're going to be down to half the dice.
Don't get stuck.
It's like the gremlin in the pickle jar. Sit.
That is not a thing people say.
It's from a story about Herschel and the Hanukkah goblins. Goblin in it.
Tell me about this.
Do you know this story?
Yeah, I don't remember
Like the goblin,
the
and he's like, I want all the pickles, and he puts his hand in the jar, and he tries to grab all of them out, but then his hand gets stuck because you can't when your hand is full, and so then Herschel has to get, yeah, okay.
You told me about this last year, and I was very amused and very confused.
Still succeed.
And with hiding a pickle in a Christmas tree.
No, it has absolutely nothing to do with hiding a pickle in a Christmas tree.
Why would you hide a pickle if it's Hanukkah?
I know. It's right. It's like,
someone please in chat, someone believe me, know that I am talking about something real. Herschel and the Hanukkah goblins.
Chat clap if you believe.
I would like that to be read to me, but in Marble's voice, and then maybe the tea lady's voice.
Meanwhile, while you're doing this, the tea lady runs out from her store and goes, "I would only like to be held in finest Ork Underground. She provides all of you a pot of tea to arrest your souls while you are preparing. She's very brave, and she's quite proud of all of you."
You're stalling because you are
So,
didn't roll
the
well,
guard.
and you don't want to admit that I'm right.
The guard is like, "Oh, we hadn't planned."
You know what? We should take a photo. Everybody gather in. Take a
I'm
photo
I'm
with these
sorry,
great
ma'am.
police officers.
Ma'am, I'm so sorry, but what was your name again, ma'am?
Kim Mather.
Kim, Miss Mather. We are in the middle of an investigation, and I am certain some of my non-detective colleagues, not myself and Officer Black, will be coming to provide this defense that you were talking. You can continue to set up the poll here. If you think that is a good idea, you are right that these orcs and trolls.
Yeah, just let me know the name of your officers that are coming, and that way we'll make sure to have some hot cookies for them when they arrive.
Yes, let me go check on the evidence pile.
The evidence pile.
Leaves the alleyway.
I like the evidence pile. I hope somebody tried to help and like moved, tried to drag the broken pig over.
I just want to see fan art of the evidence pile.
I just imagine that, like the real Pike Place Market, they're still just tourists completely stepping over the bodies.
Oh, yeah,
taking photos,
100%.
completely unaware that they're on a crime scene.
They're
There's actually a
throwing
line
fish.
at the evidence pile to take photos.
They're still throwing fish.
It's the first evidence pile.
Yeah.
Also, the evidence pile has already been covered in gum.
Oh, God. So gross.
So we didn't get kicked out by night errants.
No.
I'm hugging the driver, just like trying to be comforting.
Okay, that's fine. You know, I voted this morning and it felt really good.
Yeah,
Is it still okay?
I'm really glad you did.
Can we bring up the next round?
So
you're.
Yeah, are you down in?
Yeah, I'm
oh, yeah,
getting
you-
more people.
You had made it down there, so you just like walk up to this alleyway, seeing Elsie facing up with his knight errant guard, being like, "Everybody back up really slowly."
I yell, "Knight Errant is protecting us! Bring the people in!"
Right, I'm gonna say in the
Like
darkness
rubbing
of
salt
the
in that
cave
wound.
and just go.
If you would like to use some of your chat dice to defend against that, Lauren, please do.
Good. You're pretty dumb.
We'll just keep burning through those.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Here, roll to
More people are coming up.
a meteor falls from the sky.
I have 2. Bring it.
Meteor resists
Oh dear.
1,000 physical damage, armor piercing minus infinity.
I want people to vote.
Yeah, so we brought some people
Yeah.
up.
So, you bring some people up. Actually, Fang, this is what happens, right? Because you went down to convince
Yeah.
people to come.
Oh, I did.
So we're going to have you convince people
Let's not. No.
to come vote. So as you get down there, there is like panicked screaming. There is lots of yell. Like there are people. Like the area is deserted, and you actually when you get down to like the meet location, there is no one.
Right,
there.
because there was gunshots. And
Yeah. Well, and the message is passed relatively quickly from a few stragglers that ran, and so you can hear some kind of yelling off in the distance, and there's just general hubbub and clearly no one waiting to be taken upstairs, up to the land above.
But we
Do we
fixed
think they're
it.
going? Do we think people are going to other voting locations, or do we think people think they're not able to vote?
You're not down there.
We fixed it. We
Fang,
can do this.
Fang, what's going on down there?
Can't. She's
We
on,
can't.
there's no matrix.
We can't hear the
She's alone.
matrix. Like Fang is legitimately alone.
Use
just
wolf
because-
blade.
Stands there in this
Mordecai,
cheap
can you
plaza,
send
like-
marbles down to find out why Fang's not bringing anyone up?
It's fine. I'm just gonna
Yeah, this is probably in that 30-minute period
Yeah.
of time when like
Of,
no
like-
one has come.
Oh, we're still in that. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like
The rest of the night.
no, Fang is
You're getting to the point where you're like, they should have been continuing, and like no one has showed up here.
No, they are done.
You're welcome to check and see like what's happening at the other polling places and things like that. But Fang is right now down in the Ork Underground, like by herself.
Like,
and, like immediately, as soon as you got down there, all the people that you went with, like one of them like grabbed you in a hug and was like, "Thank you," and then just ran away. They just like dispersed.
But
I think after a while of nobody coming up, we would. Cromwell would, I assume others would go down to find out what's going on.
Before they get there, Fang, do you do anything other than just sit there
I
in
mean,
this like
I'll cry.
I
just
will
like
cry.
this lonely pool of light from like one lamppost? Like
I'm probably gonna eventually just sit and just do one of those like. They'll come eventually. We're gonna rock the boat.
Sad jazz music plays.
And like basically, eventually like take off her butt and just like look at it, like just be like.
Can I send a press release or something like to media outlets that the polling has reopened in Pike Place?
Well, it's only gonna be open for another hour, right?
It doesn't matter. We'll do what we can, right? The Matrix moves fast.
Let's contact that one Seattle girl.
who do you want to contact?
Seattle Street News. Our friends over there.
You know a reporter there.
Yeah. Thoth, right? Thoth. Okay, contact Thoth and just, do we need to, can I just send him digitally, pulled together really quickly, just a press release that we have transcended some earlier problems at the Pike Place polling location and it is now open again and escorts are available for those who need them.
So anyone who is monitoring the Matrix and like the news trids, pretty quickly after you send that, the Seattle Street News released a like a news blast, and it's like for your eyes, and it interrupting regularly scheduled programming.
And I mentioned Night Errant.
Perfect. You realize that it's like hacked into a couple of other news feeds. Like they have a tendency of tagging themselves along onto more official news reports, which is part of why people don't like them. And so they release information suggesting that, or informing that the polls are still open in this location, that the troll killers have been suppressed, and that Knight Errant, as well as some honorable citizens of the Seattle Metroplex, are providing support for individuals who would still like to vote at this location.
Guild.
And it is signed Tough.
Thank you, Tough.
Your voice, your eyes on the shadows.
Your eye.
Your eye on the shadow.
Your eye in the sky.
Your eye in the sky. And you notice, you hear a little buzzing. You look up, and there's tiny.
Oh.
Is it
Wait, after all that, he put it back in his head?
What?
Yeah.
I cleaned it first, though.
It's a drone. It's
No,
supposed to lead, you know.
I don't know where it's at.
Well, I guess we're done here.
Are we done? The poll's not closed.
Cromwell will go down to help escort anyone who shows up after the...
So there'll be some very tentative and nervous people. So they're like, are you... I heard that like a bunch of, there's at least 10 people that were murdered.
Not 10.
But I heard there were 10 people that were murdered.
Not 10.
You don't know
I
that
was
they're
not
saying
murdered.
that.
And I will take you up there to not be murdered again.
You have big, strong metal arms, and I don't trust Knight Errant.
That's understandable, but I am not Knight Errant, and it's closer. It's in the gum wall.
Ew!
These are not my people.
Look, Chummer, look, I'm with Knight Errant, and I know they've got a bad reputation, but as a fellow Trog, I can tell you,
I don't like that word even if you're using it.
Alright, then as a troll, I'd like you to know that the people once up there are under strict supervision by yours truly and several other of the non-human sort.
And also, there are some really nice humans up there. I'm trying to make it better.
Give me a negotiation.
Alright, I'm gonna use my edge to what's the one?
Push the limit.
Push the limit.
You gotta add your edge.
Cromwell, are you trying to do face work again?
Doing my best, Elsie.
Yeah, there's static.
So I get to add my edge
seminar.
rating, which is actually pretty good, to my negotiation, which is not great, but not as bad as it used to be, thanks to some work with Elsie. Nice! 4 hits.
All right. You calm the fears of several of them. There is at least one.
An extra hit because I get to reroll my sixes.
You calm most of them. There's at least one that just like is completely disdainful of any association with Knight Errant and will refuse to come. But you get like another half dozen or so that come and that kind of reignites the wave. So over the final hour, many more people will come up here. And if you're checking the trids, you notice that there had been a dip in activity at all of the other Ork Underground polling locations, but that seems to have been increasing since the released news report. And the news that Knight Errant is being so kind and helpful. And immediately you also see like counter like news articles. Just it's like a flame war on the Matrix of just like, oh, Knight Errant has released no official statement, and that's like Lone Star is saying this, and then like Lone Star, and then Knight Errant comes back being like, Lone Star was loaded only at these specific locations. Knight Errant can be found here, here, and here. We have officers were on the scene less than 30 seconds after the initial conflict was, the initial bombing was occurred, and so on and so forth.
Oh, that
And
is
it's-
kind of true, actually. Charlie Hammer was there.
yeah. Knight.
I'm
30
like,
seconds before
Elsie's
conflict.
like, yes.
Charlie Hammer's name definitely gets released in one of the press releases.
That's good, guys.
Is it?
That means
I think it's great.
I think that means like, did you hear about me in the press news?
I think like Charlie Hammer's like registered as like what is he paid a lot, but still it's probably like some Tulsa office like PI that has no reason to be in the Seattle Metroplex.
Yeah, but how embarrassing would that be for Knight Errant to be like, hey, this Charlie Hammer guy, by the way, complete fraud.
I figure if they get good PR out of this, they'll let it go. If they get bad PR out of it, yeah.
We'll see how the PR turns out. Let's talk to someone about that.
And then we get more people up there. And then
More people get to vote. Yeah. So you guys have a little bit of downtime for a breather.
I'm giving out, do we have buttons? I voted buttons.
Rock
the vote button.
No,
Okay.
the rock the votes are the special ones.
Yeah, that's the like the safety button.
I'm handing things out and I'm saying in Orzit, thank you for voting or whatever they're.
You know Orzit?
You didn't hear that.
Okay.
You didn't hear that 20 times.
Like some of them strike up a conversation with you.
Yeah, I'll talk to him. And then I had that moment of like, yeah, so I didn't tell you. I pretended not to know it. I didn't know you very well. I just wanted to eavesdrop on everything you said, so.
Oh, that's totally okay. Let me roll my 0 dice and con. That was not okay.
You can judge intentions separately.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you were lying to tell her it was okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was mine.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about this later.
Okay.
Because I'm walking to Mordecai.
I'm mostly just skulking around the perimeter,
So-
keeping an eye out on stuff.
I saw what you did, and you healed all those people, and all those people who have sins. And I know that you are frustrated that you don't have a voice. And I want to give you a chance for that voice to be heard. Who would you vote for?
It's not about my own having a voice. It's about a system that's just designed to perpetuate itself and keep everyone else down who's not part of it. Look, I appreciate what you're trying to do, Fang, by giving me your vote, but your vote is a lot better spent coming from you than it ever would from me.
Why?
Because I don't really have a place in this society anyway, and I'm not looking to have one. You know, it's your vote. You should use it.
But I think your voice is important, and I think there is a place for you in the Metroplex, even if you sometimes don't feel that way. Just like you were confused about having a place in MMFEC, and we yelled at you enough, and then you realized that yes, your place in MMFEC is the M, the first one to be precise. Unless I told Mainframe that hers is the first one. I don't remember.
It hasn't been very consistent.
Okay, well, you are part of the Metroplex because of the M. Even if you don't have a sin, I'm messing up.
So it's okay, Fang. Look, what? How about this? We'll vote together.
Yeah. Don't let that happen.
I'll hide on your shoulders.
Well, can't you do the mouth thing?
The mouth
Where
thing?
you can whisper in my ear when I'm voting?
So you want me to just whisper to you?
Like I've seen you do it where you're all like, I'm a ghost, not really. And
Okay.
Yeah. So let's just do that.
I mean, I need somewhere I can safely go unconscious.
Then we have the...
I'll watch your body.
I need somewhere where I can safely go unconscious.
I'll watch your body.
I got you, Mordecai.
So we go vote.
And
So I go to my station. I have my sin. It's a really old sin card. Like it's got scuffs on it, but it works. They're like, "Are you sure you're this person? You haven't voted in a long time."
The first sign that's old is that you have a card with your
Yeah,
son.
it's like, what's a sin card?
Yeah, they're like,
She had to write down the number at one point because she.
yeah,
couldn't-
it's like they sent it in not the snail mail, but an email, and then I had to go to like not a Kinko's.
Is it laminated? What is this?
a Ren Rocco's.
Over in Rocco's. And was like, I need 8 copies of this. Don't steal this sin.
I manifest in the voting station with her, and I say, I can't read anything when I'm astrally projecting
I'll
like
whisper
this.
them out loud.
So you're going to have to...
So I whisper out every single question, probably multiple times because there's a lot like Prop 112.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Should we put new
Are
fire hydrants?
you okay in there? Do you need some help there? Like,
She's
they're
fine.
Like sectioned off. They're like 3 people can vote at a time.
I like to think about. Don't rush me. It's my first time in a while.
Is there more than one person? It's only one person per booth.
There's only one of me. I'm
It's
just large.
her.
Who is this other person?
I'm really good at puppeteering.
The bear guardian spirit like pokes its head like through the van roof and just growls at you.
Quickly.
I pick whichever.
C.
C.
I actually choose. Like, let's be honest.
She just writes in Mordecai for
No, I don't. I do Duke Savelli, of course.
Aww.
But there's some other ones where I'm like, I'm not sure. I tried. I don't understand the wording. There's a triple negative in this proposition, and
That's about right.
There's
And
still,
I'm
like, a bunch
shielding
of
Mordecai's
Tenai
body.
ones.
Yes, Tim Iman is just a brain
is
in
there
a
Spaceman? Can Spaceman's great grandkid? Yeah, I'm gonna vote for him for
Good
councilman.
space.
There's a guy named Good Space Guy who runs for office in Seattle
Every single
His
election.
platform is to get to space.
Is that what his platform
Yes,
is?
I've
Does
read
he
it.
have a platform?
His platform is to get to space.
Also,
I've read
there's
it.
Tim Iman and he's terrible. Anyways.
Anyways, Fang votes.
Politics. Yay!
It's not.
And Mordecai does not get his face drawn on this time.
Yeah.
No, I'm here. No.
Are we...
Mainframe doesn't draw on his face?
Mainframe has never drawn on his face. That's Elsie's thing.
And then when you wake up, we have a big hug.
Well,
Is the
may have to roll
evidence
for
pile
that.
of troll killers still there?
Yeah. Probably. A lot of it's been cleared out
Okay.
since
They-
the night
so
airing.
they
You might
watching
have a
them.
little bit of time. What are you looking for?
Well, if I can't draw on his face.
You know, you're not gonna draw on the dead body evidence face.
Looking for a palette.
We need to just like.
Okay.
It's a gum wall.
Oh. Ew.
Why is everyone grossed up with the gum wall?
It's disgusting.
Okay.
Literally a wall of chewed gum.
We have to enter this the doorway, and
Oh,
during
yeah.
the summer, tourists flock to this thing, and there's this smell, and it's a combination of wintergreen and pink bubblegum.
I like this
and it gets
bubblegum.
And a little bit of saliva. And
yeah, and it's when it's really warm, and then when it's up long enough, it starts to rot.
you can hear it like roasting like eggs.
Oh, that's gross.
Frying pan.
You also can pretty sure you can hear like the life forms that have taken root in this wall. Yeah, I'm conscious. So we are not going to start the next thing. We have a few more minutes.
We should end. Oh,
And
wait,
the poll's closing, right?
The polls are going to be closing. So the polls will close. The next segment will be the van leaving.
Oh no! I thought we were.
But the communications have been going out of it properly, yes? Like the votes have been transferred, yes?
So the van is gonna drive all the way through the Metroplex with no problems, and they're gonna get to its parking spot, and then must be like, good thing that our system works. Please.
You want to check the signal?
Yes, I've been there. I've been hanging out there the whole time. I've been monitoring that.
You should probably check.
Yeah, I'm happy to check it again, but like the whole point was I was staying in the van to help them. So,
Okay.
We'll deal with that next week.
What?
I got shot. We had a moment. Can we just like
have a happy-ish ending?
Yeah, only like 6 people died.
It was 3.
People died.
Rumors are that it was 12. So
3.
Or read on Horizon
3
News.
innocent
It
people.
was 40 in a pizza shop.
I heard that the Humbao place exploded.
I heard that a dragon appeared and actually ate Knight Errant.
Cromwell tells Elsie, you want to see something?
Is that a joke?
No, like, I can see kind of. Look.
Listen, I know like you feel like you have like greater spiritual.
Cromwell casts a spell and he touches you.
Ah!
And he probably takes some damage. He takes a stun damage, but you can suddenly see. You have a point of view. You can move around, and you can see sort of ultrasonically. So anything emitting ultrasonic levels, you actually see it emitting.
Oh God, Elsie's just like, this is like the worst trip for her because it's a little bit. She has Hawkeye, and so
the bear god did that for me. He told me to get some books and try to be like Mordecai, and I did all the boring parts.
I'm seeing from your perspective right now.
And now I'm a magician, kind of. I mean, I can only cast one spell, but.
well, this is really good news. Can you take it away? Because it's really freaking me out right now.
Right, it's hard to concentrate when I do it twice.
So you have, well, I mean, you have like a movable sight now.
Right, like a magical drone where I can move around and see ultrasonically. More importantly, though, I can actually see what's going on around me.
Well, that's great.
I suppose I still can't read anything or see through glass, but
Oh.
books are boring.
As long as you have children to read them to you.
It's true. We can get some orphans to do that.
With that, we will. It is a few minutes early, but we shall end slightly early. Cheryl is spitting daggers at me right now, so I'm gonna go hide for a little while.
What is the point of helping them if it's just gonna get taken away?
We just have to work hard and not. You know what? That's how I feel
haven't
about
fully
money.
planned what I'm doing next week, so don't worry.
Oh, Cromwell, I forgot to tell you.
What?
I failed my GED.
What?
Oh.
What? Did you tell him about the way trolls run everything?
Yeah.
I don't. Maybe they got it wrong.
Elsie tried. Elsie tried. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for Corporate Sins. Rai is going to be here to do the rolling for the metagame, so don't go anywhere. I don't know what that accent is. Because we're going to do the thing.
We can do names?
Yeah, let's do that while Ryan gets to the dice and stuff. I'm Lauren, Random Tuesday on the internet. I have been your GM for this evening. Thank you so much for joining us. Never mind. He wasn't
I'm Tony Beeman. I'm at LBeefus on Twitter. And thanks for listening.
I'm Janine. I am at Admiral Asthma.
I'm Claudia, and I'm at Jackie Dash, JAKIDASH.
I am Cheryl, aka Muppet Aphrodite, on Twitter and Twitch.
Dan Poslins at Dan Poslins.
And a couple things we haven't told you about recently. We have a wiki.
I need to update that.
corpsins.wikia.com. Yes, .com. Check that out if you get a chance. If you want to know all kinds of information about the world, the characters, you can help us keep updated. We've got a couple of thumpers who've done an amazing job doing so. Make sure and thank them. Also, if you have a Shadowrun character, you should tweet it with hashtag SRBio. And also keep an eye on hashtag CorpSins.
on Twitter, but we love knowing who your characters are. You can search for SR Bio and see all the other thumpers who have put out characters.
It's been great.
Awkwardly on this slightly too tall stool for this.
Oh no, am I too tall?
No, I am.
Oh,
See,
okay.
but you just fucked it up.
Oh no!
Perfect.
Oh, there's a chair there? No, it's
Beautiful.
cool. It's cool, we good.
It's
And
great.
I didn't believe we got through all of that.
Hey, chat room.
Cheryl?
Yeah,
Oh, we did? Okay, cool. All right.
Hey, chat.
That's
I can
just
see you
me.
now.
Hi, chat.
Acting out temporarily. Yes. Down a little bit? Oh, we were so close. How's that?
Yeah, I mean, we're missing. Yeah, we just want to see the.
You don't need the top of your head.
Top of the head?
There was gorgeous shine there. Just to let y'all know, there's gorgeous shine, like clean shine, not like gross shine on the top of his head.
Thank you for the resub.
Oh, slurp.
All right, guys, it is time to talk about the public going-ons for the corporate war. If you don't know what the heck that means, well, let me explain. Corporate Sins has a whole game attached to it that everyone can play in who's a subscriber. So if you are interested, feel free to ask some questions right now about it, or head into the corporate court in our Discord and ask away. What we're gonna do right now is
Hi,
resolve.
friend. Nice to see you.
We're gonna resolve some stuff going
Very
on.
close.
Like I said, publicly. To start it off, we've got As Technology, and I will remind you also before I get deep into this, the corporate sponsorship is open until we get through this entirely, and then we'll decide what happens next. Maybe a corp will get a bonus, maybe the Sinless will take over. And watch out, because last week Horizon, I believe, just sniped it at the end, if I remember correctly.
Twisted Cures, Beck just needs more than 1 in charisma. That means everything she defaults is 0 dice. Like, if she just gets, like, 1 extra point, if she's 2 charisma, she could rule this world.
I know, I'm sorry.
All right, starting it off, As Technology, researching magical goods this week. They had a 4% increase, which is the most they can get in a standard level 10, so that's a big deal for them. They have over 60 billion Nuyen invested in magical goods. Congratulations. Some secret stuff I won't say out loud, blah, blah, blah. Not gonna talk about that. Oh, hey, and our first roller for tonight. It's gonna be Cheryl.
Really?
Da-da-da-da.
I'm glad people verified my Herschel and the Hanukkah goblins.
All right.
So that is the thing.
So, if you want,
Deathstrike,
I knew
congratulations.
Herschel and the Hanukkah.
that's all right. It's a little crouch.
I'm gonna choose my own
I don't
dice.
remember anything.
All right, you get
from
2d6 of your choosing. You are rolling for Horizon. I've heard a lot of, good things about you from Horizon.
That's very kind of Horizon. I wish I could have rolled better for you last week.
Yeah, they're...
And today was not great with the rolling for me over there.
Hey, that's fine. So you rolled a 7 there. That is great. That's gonna end up being real good for them because they've got some bonuses and stuff going on. Secrets, I shouldn't even say that really. So what that means is you're gonna be rolling 3d6 to see how their cyberware is gonna be stacking up.
Right, it's that weird
Cyber
D6 die that's not. Wait, tell me which one it is again. The D6 in here. Which one is it?
Wait.
Oh wait. Oh no, never mind. 3d6. Oh,
Yeah.
D6. Yes, I know.
Sorry, it is not
I
like
thought
a
it was D8.
3d6. It's
Ah.
3.
Which one's the D6? I don't know. Do I play Shadowrun?
No.
You've just seen so many that you don't see them anymore. Awesome. So that is gonna be a 10% increase in cyberware. Which, hey, who knows? Maybe they'll be sending you some cyberware one day.
Hey, Imp in my head, we got the
Oh
the
my
jam.
God.
Thank
The
you
jam.
so much.
That's so awesome.
And the letter, so that's really awesome.
All right, and now I'm gonna ask you to roll 2d6 again for cyberware for Horizon.
Same. We're
Hey,
really solid
That's
there.
great. That's another solid success for them. And if you could roll 3d6, we'll see what kind of gain they're getting.
Big money, big money, big money.
No whammies.
No,
oh,
not
that was
as
a
big.
little
Not as big.
whammy-tastic.
That was not all whammy, but yes.
Does that mean you glitch?
No, it does not.
Oh, okay, good.
That's
All
not-
right, phew. Doesn't work like that.
Anytime.
All right, you guys got a 5% increase this time. Not quite as good, but still better than nothing. And as well, for their big media subsidiary, this is level 10, over 60 billion Nuyen invested already. You're gonna be rolling 2d6 to see how that goes.
Oh, wow.
Not bad, not bad. Let's see here. They're gonna be getting a boost. So yeah, that's gonna be success. All right, roll 1d4. The big one. The big one. Hey, but for over 60 billion, 1% adds up. All right, you are released now. Thank you, Cheryl.
Chill, join the dancing
Yay.
table.
Dancing dancing table it is. Now, from Evo, we are seeing a 6% increase in their biotech. Congratulations. And Neonet is asking for, well, someone is asking for Claudia to roll for them.
Yay!
Go, Claudia!
All right, Claudia, as always, choose the trusty D6 that you desire.
I choose the red one.
Start rolling.
How many do I roll?
2d6.
Okay.
Ooh,
No.
not great, not great.
uh-oh.
Luckily, it's gonna be okay. They're still gonna get a bonus. This is for the consumer goods for Neonet, by the way. That's, again, over 60 billion, it's a level 10, so it's a huge subsidiary. And I don't know if you've been keeping up with Neonet, but they've been doing all sorts of things after they acquired Neopets.
Really?
Yeah, they acquired Neopets, and, well, recently there's a bit of a snafu, but they're doing great things. They're doing great things. Yes.
This is also the 6-year-old Neopet.
So I think
That's correct.
I think that means that all of Carpet
actual
Sins is
critters.
canon now that you've acquired Neopet.
Yeah, they own Neopets. It was unfortunate that, like, after they did that, the CEO had, like, died, but tragic things happen. But now
It
they've
happens.
instated someone, you know, very capable.
Oh.
So I think it's gonna be okay.
Are we now gonna have a run where we have to go save the Neopet?
You have to, like, go save the timeline, I think, is actually what you have to do.
What am I doing?
All right,
Save
you
the
are going to
Space
be
Needle.
rolling 1d4 to see how much they are gaining. Solid 2%. Hey, that's okay. When you're that big, 2% matters. Again,
Okay.
over 60 billion.
Now I'm doing it again.
Yes, now we're going to roll 2d6 for biotech.
Not good.
Not great. Okay, that's a success. A moderate success, but a success all in all.
Moderate.
So for their biotech, you're going to roll 2d6 to see how much they gain. Oh, 10% increase. Very solid, very solid. All right, that's it. Thank you, Claudia. That brings us to Shiawase. Shiawase saw a decent increase in their biotech this week. They had a 7% gain in biotech, followed by a 5%, so 2 wins for them. And Wuxing as well gained 5% in their shipping subsidiary. So congratulations to you all. And the other big news this week would be that there are 2 new subsidiaries owning for 2 different corporations. Mitsuhama has opened a new energy subsidiary, and they opened up with a 13%, or a 13 billion new yen energy subsidiary. So that's actually pretty sizable for starting out. Wuxing as well opened a new subsidiary in consumer goods, starting out at a decent 9 billion as well.
Whoa.
Congratulations, guys. Also, there's been some big news. There's actually been a couple trade deals this week. So let me keep you guys abreast on that. So actually, it looks as if Seder Krupp has now acquired Az Technology's heavy industry subsidiary, as well as Wuxing's in exchange for their own consumer goods and finance subsidiaries. So they're consolidating and gonna have a huge heavy industry now. So, hey, congratulations to you guys.
Huge heavy industry.
Yes.
Nice imp in my head. Dare Bear.
So now it's time to find out who is our sponsor.
Oh, I like how
Horizon! It's Horizon!
Hey!
Whoa!
so they get a boost somehow, right?
Excellent. Let's see. Let's roll the magic die. Let's see what they get. Oh, this week they are just gonna get a solid, wow, 5% increase to their lowest subsidiary. Congratulations. Holy cow.
5% a lot.
The dice don't lie.
Maximilian, they suggested that Carpet Sins was canon.
Is it not?
Yeah, that's canon.
Pretty sure it is. And then it was at least canon through the time, the rift opening.
Yeah.
Oh!
Subscriber.
Oh! Welcome aboard. Did anyone catch that name? I did not.
I was busy.
For the Yojimbo. All right. Whoa, I think we're actually like 1 sub away from our next subscriber. I just said it, so it must be true. And
We're always
yeah.
1 step away from our next
There you
subscriber.
go. So actually, also, if you didn't know,
Sardius.
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 So much.
Sorry.
And if you didn't know, guys, with Twitch Prime, that means if you link your Amazon Prime to your Twitch account, you can subscribe for free to an awesome channel like this one.
For free.
Pretty sweet. Now it's time to get into the tips, which I am very excited about.
I like to read them and then clap.
Yeah.
And there's always like poetry and mad rhymes.
I'm getting my pen ready for the shit
The
list.
shit list.
So excited.
I have to ask, did anyone end up on the shit list from the gauntlet?
I didn't have it in the moment, and when I forgot to do it last night, so I luckily don't remember.
Seder Prep ended up on our good list, actually,
Yeah.
because they helped.
But I don't remember who set that one trap. So my faulty memory
saved you.
Okay,
Yeah,
good
totally.
deal. So all those traps, you will not hold against them?
That's nice.
You know, that
Well,
makes sense.
I mean, unless I have time to go back and watch the show this week.
True. And I guess technically it wasn't Elsie playing, so I don't know.
No.
No, it doesn't
Adele was just some strange dream Elsie had last night after eating or drinking too much soy calf, probably.
There might have been, some LSD in that soy calf. I don't know. All right, guys, starting it off. Oh, man. Here we go. Yeah, Snow. Thank you so much for the $10. Best intro to date, Fang.
Oh, I tried my best.
You did.
I got freaked out and then I wrote the thing I'm supposed to write.
Nice. That's a great strategy.
Write it down.
What you didn't get to see was the orc versus orc spelling
Yeah,
conversation
that's what
that
the
happened right
conversation we
before
had.
live time.
O-R-K. How you spell Ork in Shadowrun.
We found it on the character sheet.
It's important.
I think that I'm still not 100% on that one.
It's on your character sheet.
Right there. Our Green Paradox shit list.
Shit list. Not ship list. That's the list.
I think Tahudge keeps the ship list.
Also, before I forget, I should remind you guys, Honesty Hour tonight is going to be featuring Jim Stewart Allen. So if you want to find out
JSA.
what makes the funny man tick, we're going to break him down and break him apart. It's going to be great. Now, next up, it's going to be William TW, $60. Here are 6 dice from Neonet to help the elections go smoothly no matter what. Gov, Go Mordecai, Mainframe, Fang, Elsie Cromwell,
Oh,
and Go Ice Slicing.
Speaking of people who do a lot to help the Wikia.
thank you very much.
Thank you, William.
Thank you, William.
Seriously, thank you. And $100 from Gipchi, more dice, to make it easier to GM tonight. Oh, what? How little they knew at that time.
Thanks. Be good. Be a good kid.
I
And
burned
it-
through like 50 dice, guys, but it's
Yeah.
an impressive quantity.
That was even like after the fact that we were.
There we go. Official number, 56. Dang.
For being very specific.
Yeah, she has to. There's no way around it. Now, and Minker sent $10. Thank you so much, and Minker. A die to the certified circumcised dick. Nothing but a bathrobe. I don't really feel good about repeating that.
No, that's fair. It's a
Mordecai,
quote from the movie called The
Jai
Hebrew
Wasa.
Hammer.
Yeah.
Oh, it is? Oh.
CCD.
Thank you
Yeah.
for the die.
And that's it. All right, and Gaia, $30. Thank you so much. Neonet donates for Cromwell, Elsie, and Mainframe.
Oh. Yeah.
Thank you, Gaia.
No, Trogath, I will continue to have 56 dice next week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they carry over.
Whatever it is I currently
This game they carry over. It's scary.
Yep.
It's cool.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. I think
Laura
the
is
rest of
on
us
it.
had like one.
Update, 51
so
die.
it's
It's 51 die.
I
Oh,
saw
only
I feel
51.
like I could tap that button a few times to make it higher.
It's true. But that
You do
would
what
be-
you want.
That would be a gross abuse of power.
What can you think of that you could just roll all 51 of them on? Like, what is something like?
A resist roll doesn't have any. So if a dragon were to attack,
Or we were a dragon.
or
Let's not
I
do
was
that.
a dragon,
All right, that's what she can do with 51 dice.
Faith-
Probably won't be necessarily that. Now, Prosperous Guard sent $10. I shall aid Mordecai with a limerick. His rhymes are superior gimmick. If you hate him or Sharky, you're full of malarkey. I hope his greatness I can mimic.
Thank you so much for the limerick.
But not
I don't
the
think it's a gimmick, but
Hey, and
This was chaotic. Welcome to.
Welcome to
I
M-Frame.
met you for the first time the other night.
Really?
Yeah,
Was
felt you adorable.
oh, was that when it was Trash Cocoon?
Yep.
Okay. trash cocoon. It's a raccoon that lives in trash and wants to become a butterfly by rubbing itself in trash, and it has to be the best raccoon to become a butterfly.
Stop her now and keep reading.
So
stop her now and read the donation.
So it has to show kids
now.
how to be good, and so it's a children's show, and his name is Trash Cocoon.
I mean, I wouldn't want to rudely interrupt that story.
No one won't.
Now, Bone Bundle
Is
sent
that a real thing?
I made it.
$10.
Of course.
And
okay. Now I get it.
Lauren's far from being nice because she sliced Cromwell's eye. Luckily, there were thumper dice, which make sure no one dies. Brackhaven was taken down, so now he can only frown when Josephine has been elected. No more trolls will be rejected. Hashtag Lauren. That was good. I didn't realize it was a limerick immediately, but
You pulled it too. You pulled it in the end.
whew. Troopers JP, $50. Tipsters told the Seattle Street News, not a reputable source of news. Tipsters told the Seattle Street News there were explosions by the Bronze Pig polling station. Maybe MMFEC could help the civilians there. Here's a tip for each of you to help out with this mission. To Cromwell, Mainframe, Elsie, Mordecai, Fang. Woo.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Trooper.
Also, real quick, I'll take off that face and say you should check out the Seattle Street News because it's awesome. You get interviews with different members of the corporate court and find out what's really going on. Okay, back in here.
Trooper's great.
He's back in his
He
trash.
is the worst. Don't listen to him. Totally non-official, non-corporate news.
He doesn't at all have an inside source.
Now,
What?
from Anon. Oh my God, this is
This is the crazy one.
craziness here.
Oh.
$1,000. Hashtag
God.
Corp Sins.
None.
That's amazing. Hashtag Corp Sins, hashtag Lauren, save MMFEC if you can. I guess they don't realize how that works, but
Yeah.
Also,
They tried.
Edge.
It was nice.
This,
I mean, I was cool with it.
yeah, I bet. This so-called Sinless would like to mix things up. If permitted, please give any AP that this would provide to the corp that has consistently had the lowest AP. Hashtag 'tis the season.
That's awesome.
Aw,
Thank you. That is super amazing, anonymous,
Yeah.
whoever you are.
thank you.
Wow.
That is incredibly generous. And you bet I'm going to do that. I'm going to be giving a boatload of AP to Mitsuhamu next week because they could use some love. And I know they got a space station on Mars that needs some help. Wow. All right, and then $100 from Silence of the Deep. 2 dice for all of them, Feck. I think they will need it.
Thank you.
Thank
Silence.
you so
We
much.
desperately did.
Yes, we did.
And it matters. Like everything that like you guys donate to this show keeps it running. So thank you.
That's right.
Yeah.
And everything you donate to keep Lauren from killing us
Also
keeps this show specifically from just having a really sad ending.
And the more dice you give to us, the more sassy we get at being slow.
Huh?
That's true.
The madder I get.
Yeah.
It's a,
Yeah, no.
it's a virtuous cycle.
It is. It is all good. And Elena Rose sent $10. Sorry it isn't 1K, but 1 for Mainframe. And that was a perfect time for you guys to all say that every little bit helps. So
Thank
that
you
worked.
so much, Elena.
And that was the hit that you had.
The both of these
Yeah.
two
Yeah.
hit.
Really mattered. Now, $10 from Sophisha42. A die to the delightful Decker. Mainframe, keep rocking the boat.
Thank you, Sophitia.
And BP Phantom. That pun, Lauren. That pun. Fang to Claudia's reaction, though.
Oh, it's not okay.
And then finally, from Couch Warrior, $30. Thanks so much. Let's get people off of 0 dice. Nice. Cromwell, Mordecai, Mainframe, hashtag as technology.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, As Technology.
As technology did
They're
something good.
trying to claw their way back up.
Imp in my head says that with Fang shooting and Blades, the pilot body, and the sign trying to say evidence that with our powers combined we summon Deadpool. I take that as a compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I think we should always have sticky notes with the word evidence on them from now on, so we
Nice.
could just let the cops know, hey, this is evidence.
Yeah, that's
We'll
not.
even. That's how it
That's
works.
not a bad idea.
It's-
Like it would save us time.
Touch it a lot without gloves, right?
It's
I
totally
don't have
not
fingerprints.
Deadpool. It's just somebody. It's Redpool. It's not copyrighted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fair.
Is it a different colored outfit, though?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
The color is.
It's inverted.
Inverted.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's legit then. Excellent. All right, well, I guess that's. Whoa!
One-eyed Fred.
Dance with those shoulders. Get
description.
Oh, wait, Fred, that's a Steam Key giveaway.
Yay!
Yay!
Excellent. If someone could get that going in the chat, be active.
They're active.
For the
They're
Steam Key giveaway. They're active. All right. Excellent. Awesome. That is the perfect way to end the night.
Yes. Yes.
Awesome. And if you just subscribed tonight, let me recommend joining the Corporate War. Just by joining the Corp, you're going to be helping them out, and then you can take part in making decisions for what they're going to research, what they're going to sabotage, who they're going to stab in the back, and you can even write the PR that I will then say, or attempt to say, before Corporate Sins as well. Whew. All right, coming up next, though, it's going to be Honesty Hour with Jim Stewart Allen and our very own Overlord, Zach. So stay tuned for that, and we're going to find out who the heck won the Steam Key. Oh, and we got more.
I do have a limerick to read for our audience before we go out.
Excellent.
This Tuesday election was quite random. Lauren attacked with abandon. The troll killers were thrilled because many orcs were killed, but they went down with help from Anon. Anon.
Hey,
Even if Lauren rolled the dice, good enough.
And Calgar.
A wild Emily appears.
Oh, I read it.
Oh, that means we have a winner.
Hello there. Can you show?
Calgar, you just announced it.
Can you show how amazing your sweater is?
M.
I love your
Calgar.
sweater.
Emily's
Sweater
awesome sweater.
says hello
I don't even
there.
know if they can.
Hello.
I can see hello.
Hello.
Hello there.
I think you gotta like come in this way. There you go.
Tippy toes.
Get
Yay! That's Emily.
All right. So Calgar.
And Calgar.
Calgar.
Should we say it again a few more times?
Calgar.
M. Calgar.
And Calgar.
No, it's
Wait.
M_Calgar.
Calgar. Can you spell it? I didn't understand.
It's M_CALGAR.
Oh, that's
Underscore is in the word or is in the symbol?
As in UNDER.
Did everyone catch that? I did.
We like
It's
it.
Calgar, right?
Send her a nice thing on
Calgar.
Twitter.
Calgar.
I'm
Calgar.
pretty sure it's just Calgar.
Chat room, I'm going with Bear Devil.
Daredevil.
Oh, yeah.
We need to shut down now. I can't.
All right. All right.
All right, that's our cue.
Trash
Thank you guys
cocoon
so much
can't.
for another
Trash
awesome
cocoon can't.
episode of Corporate Sins. We'll be right back at 10 o'clock with Jim Stewart Allen, Honesty Hour. See you in a little bit.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye.